Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name is Todd. If this is your first time here, congratulations, you found me. The YouTube algorithm worked. Twitch is actually telling you I'm live, which is great. If this is your 100th time here, welcome back all the same. We have some amazing reaction videos for you here. All member requested off toddreacts.com. It is Monday. You might have noticed. We're back. The summer vacation, the summer schedule change is over. We're switching back to Mondays and Fridays, kind of book in the weekend, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. I like having it, separating the weekends, and, you can get to work or get to school during the week, and you can have something to look forward to, obviously, on Friday, and then after the weekend, it's a nice little bonus going into the week, so I hope you enjoy the schedule. Certainly open to any feedback. If you prefer something else, let me know. But we have 5 amazing videos for you, like I said, all member requested. We're going to start off with a Smosh Games video, and then we're moving on to Queer as Folk, and then we have a Summer Night cast compilation from the show, and then we have a KATSEYE video. We just did one last stream, so this should be fantastic. It's a first-year core for KATSEYE. So they've been around for about a year or so, maybe a little longer, and looking forward to getting a little bit more context into them and what they've been doing, what they've been up to, all that good stuff. We had the guide last time, which was pretty long. It was about 45 minutes or something like that. Go check that out if you haven't already. And we're going to end the stream and kick off your week with a PondPhuwin being situationship goals. So kind of interesting way to end it, but it should be very interesting nonetheless. Again, like I said, if you'd like to request videos and literally guide the stream, you certainly can do so. toddreacts.com. The season and series tiers are the ones you're looking for. And while you're there, check out the merch. Summer collections available right now. Everything's 15% off for members on your orders. Ships worldwide as well. Lots of color options. I tried to maximize all that stuff, so I don't know what colors you have in your closet, but maybe you'll find something you enjoy. And very inclusive sizing as well, so check that out. We do have accessories. Those just get added to it over time. These 6 are brand new to the store, so check those out. Specifically, I have one of them right in front of me. It's the double wall tumbler. Keeps the drink cold while my hands dry, which is very handy. So check all those out. We have lots of other items as well. You can check it out yourself. And if you're already there on the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Over 14,100 of you have already done so. So if you haven't done so, do so today. I appreciate it greatly. It's a nice, free, and easy way to support the channel. And if you've never checked it out, you're watching live via Twitch, go ahead, head on over. There's over 1,100 videos over there for you to check out, and that's where all the VODs go, so certainly check that out. And last but certainly not least, the Discord. It's a growing community, over 250 members. I think it's 254 or something like that. Might be more, might be less, but check that out. Certainly welcome, any and all opinions. If you don't see a channel of something you're really into and you want it made, all you have to do is go into the request a channel and let us know, and we'll make it for you. It's that simple. So it's really yours to make what you will of it. It is your space, and I'm available if you want to chit chat or whatever and ask any questions and all that stuff. As you can see, we have tons of fandom channels. And we have some wonderful community posts as well. What's up, Jace? 254 members. Awesome. I appreciate that. There's a nice little indication at the top as well that tells you I'm live, which is super handy if you ever want to join a live stream. Or it just, tells you that, a YouTube video will be posted soon because the live stream's going on. It will be posted. So it's kind of a nice reminder for that as well, I suppose. So, before we kick things off and jump into it, I had a birthday weekend, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I might have overdone it with certain something. So, I don't know if you're aware of this. Maybe you are. Maybe you participate. I'm not exactly sure. But a lot of restaurants, whether it's fast food, sit down restaurants, casual dining, whatever you want to call them, offer birthday rewards or birthday treats for signing up for their loyalty programs, rewards programs, all the different names that it falls under. So I signed up for an unbelievable amount of those. Just an unruly, filled up my phone memory with just the craziest amount of apps, gave away so much personal information to God knows who. And I literally had a list of restaurants and stores and whatnot. And I tried to hit as many as humanly possible. And boy, that was tiring driving all over town for basically 2 days, honestly. It was obviously cool in the fact that I got a lot of freebies out of that. Some of them did say you have to spend $1 to get the freebie, and I'm like, all right, whatever, we'll do that. It was a lot, so it filled the dinner table quite easily with freebies, which is ridiculous because now it's in the refrigerator, and I'm like, how am I going to eat all this? How? Like, do I need that many slices of cheesecake or cake or whatever the heck? No, I don't. But I will get through it slowly but surely. That's just way too much sugar. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. It was one of those things where you do it and then you look back on it and you're like, that was probably too much. Let's be honest. I probably went a little overboard. But it was a lot of fun kind of hunting them down and, triangulating which one to go to first and which one's closer to that one and putting in the orders so we could do it on time, like, show up and it's ready kind of thing. Like, it was crazy. It's like a military operation. But it was a lot of fun, but boy, was it tiring. I did not get a lot of relaxation this weekend, which is not great when Monday rolls around, but it is what it is. Went to a wonderful indoor golf range, I guess you would call it. This is just kind of an example with the Discord in the way. Here, let's go ahead and get rid of that for right now. There you go. This is kind of an example of what it is. This isn't what it is. It's just a Google image search, but you literally just tee up in front of a screen, and the ball has a tracker. There's a tracker like up here in the ceiling, and as long as the tracker sees the ball, you just swing and hit it at the screen, and it bounces off, and kind of terrifying. That's the first time I've ever done it. So the ball literally bounces off the screen, and if you hit it hard enough and hit it well enough, it might actually come back and hit you. So one of those things where you gotta learn how to hit it so it doesn't come back and smack you in the face or something worse even. But I thought it was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. I've never experienced anything like that. I've gone to driving ranges. I've golfed golf courses. I've gone to Top Golf, which is like a bar driving range point system thing. It's got some electronical components to it, scorekeeping, whatnot. But I've never done this before, and it was very interesting. It was extremely interesting. And when it's so blazingly hot out in the summer, this is all indoors, it's air conditioned, which is amazing. Amazing. Now, the only problem with that is the fact that it is so expensive. So expensive. And you're paying for the air conditioning. You're paying not to have bugs on you, or you're paying not to have to walk very far to get to a bathroom, or there's a bar right over on the other side of the room. Like, you're paying for convenience and the fact that you can literally golf and just stand there. You can golf a full course and just stand there. So they definitely charge a crazy amount for it. Oh my gosh. But it was a lot of fun. Went to a steakhouse as well. Steak was phenomenal. I got a ribeye. I don't know if you're into steak or, you're not. But got a ribeye. Ribeyes are amazing because the fat, the marbling if it's seasoned well and it's cooked and rendered, the fat is rendered, it is literally meat butter. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal, like melt in your mouth, just great. Oh, it was lovely. I got a 20-ounce steak. I ate all of it, minus the bone, of course. That would have been very impressive, I will say. No, I did not eat the bone, but I did have about 20 ounces of it. It was phenomenal. It was a little salty, or maybe I'm just not used to that level of salt, maybe. That's probably it, honestly. I try not to salt or oversalt food too much just because I don't need to add to any high blood pressure or blood pressure at all. Like, I know you need sodium. I know you need it in your diet, but you don't want to go overboard where you're like way too high. And I don't know. I got a sensitive palate when it comes to sodium. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't add a lot of it, but it was delicious. Oh my gosh, was it seasoned well? Oh, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I've never been there, and it was truly amazing. But yeah, it was a very, very fun time. I have way too many desserts in the refrigerator right now, including a cake. So it's going to be a slow go. It's going to be a slow go. I have a feeling after all of this is consumed, I'm just going to go on a hiatus from eating at all. Like, I was really suffering last night. I was like, wow, you have eaten and drank far too much, and I literally could not move. I was just like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't think I'll eat ever again, actually. It's one of those nights where you're just like, I might have pushed it. I might have pushed it a little bit. But it's your birthday. What else are you supposed to do, right? You're supposed to have a little extra. Have a little more fun. Have a little more drink. Have a little more food. Like, I feel like that's a rite of passage. You've been here for another year. You've survived. You've done your thing. Go crazy. Go wild. Why not? Right? Another year around the sun. So, thank you for all the birthday wishes in the Discord. I appreciate it greatly. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. And next up on the list, moving. Moving is going to be very interesting. You'll see quite a few boxes back there of moving boxes I've already packed. And got a few more to go, but that'll be coming up in the next week or two, maybe 3 weeks. So it's going to get kind of interesting. This setup area is probably going to be the last to go. Or maybe it goes just before the last. So, oh boy, I am not looking forward to taking this apart. So if you're, obviously you look at me from this direction, right? So you can't see all this stuff that's in front of me, but it's unfortunately a lot. It's unfortunately a lot. And it took a while to put together. So I'm not looking forward to dismantling everything and then setting it back up. So it's going to have to be, I don't know. We might have to do, either I have to delay a stream and just reschedule it, or we'll have to just deal with the quality that we have. Maybe there's one less light. Maybe there's, one less mic. Who knows? But it'll be interesting. I'll try to keep it smooth and make sure it's not too jarring, but I have no idea. I haven't moved this stuff ever. So this will be a first. This will be a first. All right. Let's hop into the video, shall we? Let's go ahead and start with Smosh Games. Who is drawing? Oh gosh. You know what? I usually pick these. So these videos are put into a list, and then I randomly pick them. And when I set up the stream, I just look at the tabs, and then I just rearrange. Okay, what should we start with? Should we start with something funny or like perceived funny? Okay, we'll start with Smosh Games, and then we'll move over here. We'll get a little more serious, and then maybe we'll lighten things up a little bit, and then maybe we'll go to something that I'm kind of like, I'm questioning. I don't know what it's kind of about. We'll see. So it literally is me just sitting here thinking of, I don't know, how should this flow? I don't even know what that is. How should it flow? And obviously, it's me just trying to take a wild guess based on titles of things, but hopefully I nail it. I know this is a bit of a roller coaster, but I do think about, the flow of the stream. Don't end on a sad note or anything like that, and, end on something fun or adorable or thought-provoking maybe, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's a nice flow. All right, let's start with this. Who is drawing Smosh Games? This was posted 7 months ago. Looking forward to it. Always ridiculous and humorous out of Smosh, for sure. But I'm excited. Let's go.
Hi, guys. Today we are playing Ghosts Can't Draw. What are you guys doing?
Supporting you from the sidelines. You can do it.
Thank you. Basically, we are 5 paranormal investigators, except one of us is a ghost. We don't know who the ghost is. So we're gonna have to close our eyes, put our fingers on this potato ghost thingy, and someone's gonna draw, okay? And then we're gonna open our eyes, and then we're gonna guess who the ghost was, and then we're gonna try and figure out what the drawing was.
Nailed it.
Okay? And if those instructions, if those rules aren't clear enough, click the link in the description.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
You did a great job.
You did
Really good.
I mean, you got all the information out there.
No, you did such a good job. That was really hard. Okay, I distributed the
It's a lot
cards.
to remember
One of them has a word on
right
it.
off
One
the
of them
bat.
has paranormal investigator.
You
One
are
of
the
them-
Ghostmaster.
One of them has a word on it. 4 of them have paranormal investigator. Why even repeat myself? Okay. Everyone read what you have.
I've read.
Yes.
Here we go.
Fingers on the ghost.
Oh.
Fingers on this ghost.
Oh, you know what I
Everyone close your
realized?
eyes.
The closed captioning. Number one, it's on. We don't really need it on, but because it is, I'm noticing it's cut off a little bit.
We know.
So let's go ahead and change that very quickly. Pardon the interruption. All right, I think... this will be good. So when we do need those subtitles, they won't be cut off, which won't be good. Okay. That might have done it. Okay, that might be even better. There we go. Full screen, perfect. Let's see if those fit.
No.
They do. Okay. That's what I wanted.
Okay. Oh my god, it's moving.
Can I ask a question?
Someone is moving this.
Oh, someone's grabbing my butt, you guys.
No
Stop
grabbing
it.
butts.
Stop it.
Guys, something's
Okay.
in my butt.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh,
I think I put my fingers in the wrong place.
Gosh.
Did you guys feel that?
oh my god.
Oh my god.
What, do we look at it?
There's a ghost with a raging boner. We don't even get to see what it is underneath there
Look
first.
at it after.
Yeah, we look at it.
Okay.
What the
Oh, of
heck?
course.
What
Well,
is
naturally.
Oh, it's an
that?
apple.
When will ghosts stop harming
Okay.
us?
All right, let's point out who the ghost is.
3,
2, 1.
Tommy was moving the whole time.
No,
Angela.
no, I felt a lot of energy on my left side.
Yeah, I feel there's someone
It's
with an A.
literally you.
Is there someone here with an A? Oh,
I voted for Olivia.
I voted for Tommy, the ghost.
I voted for Chance.
I submit for the approval of the Midnight Society, Angela.
It was definitely Angela.
You definitely think it was me.
I don't think
I
it
swear
was.
to God it wasn't.
There's so much energy coming from this side.
Is
and it's
Angela or
not me.
Chance?
It's
If
just
we-
because
I
we're
was
present.
feeling pulling over there.
Just 'cause
so
you're
now what
Just
do I
going
do?
off the
Okay, next.
drawing, I'm assuming it wasn't.
I was the ghost.
Oh.
I knew
I
it!
should have known.
I knew it! I get a point!
Ooh.
Everyone only gets 1 vote.
Except for you. You get 2 votes.
Except for Olivia.
Yep.
And Chance grab 7 cards, mix them in with your prompt, and then
You guys are gonna get this.
You think so?
Angela, I want to apologize to you here and now.
I don't.
Because you weren't a ghost.
Thank you. I was just next to the ghost. So you can understand how you thought motion coming from there was over here.
I still think you're the
Brown.
ghost.
Here are your words that you can choose from. Do you
Okay.
think this drawing is a dragon, a snowman, a key, a ghost, a washing machine, a pig, a hot dog, or an owl?
Because I guessed right, I get to vote twice.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's giving pig, but I don't think that was the artist's intent.
I think it's an owl. I don't know why. I'm being pulled to owl.
I
Tell me,
think
I
it's
think it's an owl. Are we just on the same wavelength?
either a
right
hot
now?
dog or a
so.
dragon.
Okay, I understand the owl thing, but that straight line makes me think he was like trying to do.
Maybe it's the
I
branch.
think it's a washing machine.
I think it's a washing machine
That's
too.
insane.
No,
Really?
because when my eyes were closed, I felt the ghost doing this motion, and I think the ghost was trying to lead us
Like
into
a
a
laundry
washing
cycle.
machine. Yeah.
Like life itself is a gentle cycle.
Wow.
Do you want to do a
become
second
a
vote?
I have a
ghost.
second.
That's huge.
Oh my god, I thought this said Oregon.
I kept reading it as Oregon.
Dragon.
I'm like, yeah, that could be the pituitary gland for sure.
Put your second vote in.
Say
She's about to.
Okay, and the correct answer was ghost.
Mm.
Listen, you guys. it was
Oh, he's
really-
trying to like, his hands, arms
didn't
are up like
draw
this.
that
like,
at
what?
all.
It was you
You did
guys.
a bad job.
You guys were pulling.
Okay.
I could not draw because you guys were also pulling.
I put no pressure on the planchette.
There was. I'm telling you, there was pressure.
I was putting pressure. I'm so sorry.
I did not pull it.
This looks like shit.
It looks
Okay,
bad.
here's what I see. Eyes are here, and it's someone with a sheet over them, like, oh, like
Yeah,
the arms are out,
yeah.
like, oh.
And they've got a big stick coming out of them.
Well, this thing has a killer dong, so this one
Oh, that's
also
what-
has, yeah,
Yeah.
the dick stick.
Yeah.
Okay, none of us get a point.
Nope.
Okay, let's ride.
We have the fifth
Got all
one
the
in
cards?
here, the critter card.
And
All
we
right.
have the new one.
Well, you know what? This one jumped out at me. It wants me.
Wow.
Draw ghost. Ooh.
Okay, this is.
Oh, this is tricky.
Ooh. This ghost I'm feeling is needing vengeance because it fell down in a mine shaft. and
Damien.
I forgot about it.
This person's really
This
doing
person's
it all with the
yeah,
drawing.
this person's an artist.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well,
100%. Yeah.
What the hell is
Well, of
that?
course.
Oh,
Okay,
come
you guys
on.
thought mine was bad. That's worse.
I think we gotta really barely touch it.
You see what that is, right? It's a fortune cookie is holding a deflated balloon.
I would just say this ghost had a lot of confidence when my eyes were
Yeah, they were moving.
They
They
were like-
were really
Yeah.
active. They
They
got
really
something
thought.
to say.
I think it was Damien.
Are we
Okay,
ready?
let's
Yep.
vote.
Same.
All right.
3.
2, 1.
Angela.
Angela.
I no longer feel bad about before.
And-
You're a ghost now.
I'm okay. Can I speak?
I don't know. Yeah, are we mediums?
I think I'm overthinking this, and I'm trying to be really light and let the ghost like.
you are
move.
drawing it.
No, I think I'm moving. But I'm not the ghost.
Now, Angela, you
And-
did announce at the very end of it, I'm not moving this at
Yeah,
all.
you just said two
When I,
very.
as a paranormal
Oh, that's
investigator, I
right.
say that all the time. So you almost threw me off.
But
So
you
now
think
what
it's
do we
Damien
do?
too. You think it's Damien too.
I'm voting for Damien. I
Yeah.
swear
Just
I felt
looking at
movement
his
from that
fingers, you could
direction.
see
I
it
think it was
was.
Damien 100%. Okay,
Obviously,
so
they
it's 3 for
couldn't.
me, 2 for Damien. So
All right.
You're about to smile.
Ghost reveal.
I was
Ghost
the
reveal.
ghost again. What the hell is
Wait,
that?
what?
You guys thought mine was bad? That's worse.
wait, you're so bad.
Are you serious?
You guys, my eyes are closed.
Can you fix it?
I can't. I
It
literally
looked
cannot.
like
And you
Damien
guys
was.
are
That's
still
crazy. It
pulling.
looked
You
like he
were
was
pulling
applying
less,
pressure
but
to
I was
it.
gonna just say you were still pulling.
Very excited to see what this was supposed to be.
Me too.
I don't
You
know
two with
what
much
that
more
was.
confidence this time.
Yeah.
So
I
much
was. I
confidence.
thought I was moving, but again, my eyes are closed. Like I don't know what's going on the sheet.
Now, guys, remember, he drew it from his perspective.
What are you doing?
Right, so the bottom looks like a f***ed up swan
Oh.
or something.
It kind of looks like a stroller.
It looks like shit.
I think it could be any one of these 8 for sure. Or like a garden gnome. Or Saturn.
UFO.
I actually feel like I know it fully.
Same. It's seahorse.
It's a baby pacifier.
Okay.
Say-
What?
It's a baby's pacifier.
All right, what is it? Let's see. From that angle. Oh boy. Honestly, it could be a baby pacifier. Yeah, it could. I'm trying to think what else it could be. I mean, I think it's a pacifier.
And why would that be? Oh,
You see it? Now I can't
now
unsee
I see it. I already voted for seahorse,
I'm
though.
gonna
I'm
do
keeping a
camel.
seahorse.
And don't tell me it's Saturn.
Is this
Chance.
a fucking ostrich?
It's an ostrich.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
god.
Can you tell? Okay,
Look,
wait.
there's the body, there's like the neck, and there's supposed to be the beak, and then this was supposed to be a leg, but then I think the marker went out with the leg. There's
Wait,
like,
the
watch,
marker
watch,
went
watch,
out
this, watch,
with
this,
the
watch.
leg?
Shh, 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 shh.
Did it try to cross the Autobahn?
Where is it facing? It's
Okay,
facing
well, that
me?
beak wasn't there, nor was that leg.
Oh wow, I see it. Oh, my
Oh, and he's got his arms
Oh.
up like, come on.
There's even a feather.
Oh, so you're drawing it towards us.
What?
An ostrich is anyway facing.
An ostrich is anyway facing. That's.
I thought he was drawing like from his perspective of like, you know.
Well, the ostrich is looking at me.
Right, in his perspective, it's laying down on the ground like
I actually
Mondays.
beg to disagree. It's looking this way.
I love the new added rule if the ghost gets to finish their
Here we go.
I don't want to be the ghost again.
I don't want you
Well,
to be.
quit
I do like the fact that he
Okay.
like painted it out. That's kind of great.
Me.
Everyone, look at your card.
Okay.
Oh.
Remember, wrists up.
If it's chance again,
Wrist up.
I'm gonna lose it.
Wrists up.
Is that like an arcade game in a pizza parlor? Wrist up!
Drawing.
See if we can figure out from their fingers.
Someone's moving.
Okay, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
Probably
All right,
like a garden
Chance is
gnome or a
not
baby
moving it.
vampire.
He can't be.
Crazy.
Oh,
It stopped.
I think it's
God.
Olivia.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
What the hell is this?
That's good.
This is messed up.
there's a
What
key
even
wonders
is
Aladdin
that?
goes in. There's the opening and there's the teeth.
It was 100% Olivia. She was pushing that thing.
I've-
Look.
Yep.
No,
Agreed.
I wasn't.
Okay. Well, let's
No,
vote.
I knew it was either Olivia or Damien.
Stop!
Let's-
Stop doing this to me!
It literally was like,
No! No!
Okay, let's vote. 3, 2, 1. Olivia.
Who is the ghost?
No, it wasn't!
you did a beautiful drawing, Olivia.
No!
Was it you?
No.
Okay.
So,
now
so I'm
take
gonna go ahead
7
and say
of
that we
these.
all get 2 votes.
Okay, guys, it was me.
What?
You guys were
No.
heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very clear to me what this is.
All right.
All right.
From the swirling motion at the beginning.
I couldn't.
Okay, what do we think? I'm almost tempted to go rainbow, but it looks like there's some sort of like, oh boy, is it a cowboy? I think there's legs there. I do. I think it's a cowboy.
Couldn't help it, guys.
To the angular motions
There was a
at
very
the end,
poor
I'm going to
horse
put
drawing.
one on wheelchair, because that feels correct.
That is not a wheelchair, bro.
Who's to say?
Well, what is it
Oh,
then,
it could be a
Chance?
wheelchair.
It's not
Yeah, 'cause
anything
I think
you're, like,
something
so
is
good
writing
at it.
something.
My other vote is Mickey Mouse.
I was going to vote Mummy and Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go T-Rex,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go cowboy.
You guys are thinking about this all wrong, and I appreciate you both very much.
Cowboy.
That's not Michael the Mouse. This is something very similar. Reginald the Rat, owned
Is
by
Mickey
Universal.
Mouse
I'm
short
putting
for Michael?
no. I'm putting both on Rat. I see the 2 swirls. I see the pointed nose. Michael does not have the nose points. He has a little rounded boobar.
What was it?
Oh my god, I don't even know what I drew. Can I just draw it?
Yeah.
Finish the drawing.
No!
Mickey Mouse.
Wheelchair.
That's
It's a
Michael.
wheelchair.
It is a wheelchair. Dang it. I knew something was
Is that the
writing
rat
something.
catcher? Is that the rat catcher?
So that you
Shoot.
get the point.
I got the point.
And you get a
I
point
got the
too.
point. I got the first point.
Oh my god, I get a point too.
It's a wheelchair. No, it's a Mickey Mouse.
That's crazy that like you added stuff and we were just like, now I know. Oh, now I know. Oh, now I know. God, this game is
Okay, you
hard.
guys, we have to do the light touches.
Light
A
touch.
light touch.
Okay, guys, come on. We can
All
do
right.
this.
I'm gonna get some points
All
as
right.
well. I'm about to make a name for myself.
Oh my God.
Where's that from?
Deadpool.
All right, light touches.
Light touches.
Really light.
Haha.
I could not be lighter.
Feels like it's off the board.
I'm like hovering as best as I can.
Sometimes, though, I want to apply pressure and be a little.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
same.
that. Okay. I fear. Okay,
Okay, so we didn't push it all the way in.
It was my fault. I'm so sorry.
I feel like I know what that is.
It's just one little line.
Let's just do it again.
Here we go. Here we go.
Really light, but also apply pressure so you draw.
This is a
Oh, this is a
wild ride.
bop.
Why do I feel like I'm on a Disneyland ride?
Because we basically are. It's a haunted mansion. That's the one with all the ghosts.
Do you guys believe in this type of stuff?
Games? For sure.
I believe in ghosts. Okay.
There's still nothing. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, that's really good.
No.
That's great.
Wheelchair?
I kind of see something. I don't know what I see, but I kind
Yeah.
of see something.
I
It was
love it.
feeling like Damien or Olivia to me.
Yeah, I was feeling Damien or Tommy.
There was a lot of pressure on my side, I will say.
It's you.
I think it's Olivia. I think you were
It's
gunning
you.
for it.
You know how my touch is. I'm
I
heavy.
know.
You got a
No, so
heavy
you went
touch.
light. I think it's you again.
You were
Heavy.
the one saying over and over, like, we gotta go light, guys, we gotta go light, guys, we gotta go light.
Yeah,
You love
because
it.
I don't. It's not me.
Tommy.
It's not me.
Okay, I'm ready to vote.
3,
3.
2, 1.
One.
Damien. Who are you saying, Angela?
Olivia.
I'm voting Damien.
I'm voting for Olivia, but it was in fact me.
Woo!
Ah, okay.
Who voted for Damien just now?
I did.
Okay,
guys get
so
two
we all get
yeses.
to get two.
Y'all are gonna feel so excited when you see how good the drawing is. I kind of feel what you're saying now about the light touch.
I don't
and
think we
not
are.
Also drawing at the same time.
I think all of you.
Because I had a few moments where people actually dragged it in a different direction.
Can we next time try it standing? Yeah. I feel like that might be it.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, not a totem pole.
Definitely
boy.
not.
Based on the body and the swirl, I'm gonna put one on Scorpion.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
also gonna put one on Scorpion.
I'm gonna put one on Scorpion.
And I'm gonna put one on Beetle.
I'm gonna put one on Toy Robot.
That was smart.
You like Beetle?
I'm gonna put
You
one.
like
Beetle and
I'm gonna
Scorpion
put one on Friday on
jump
Toast
out.
just because I like it.
Okay.
Nice.
May I both start and finish the drawing?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Come on, Beetle. Come on, Beetle.
Wheelchair.
Oh, that's giving robot.
Wheelchair.
Oh, it's totem pole.
It's a totem pole.
It is a totem
it's
pole?
Totem pole.
I tried to
What
do
the
a,
fuck is down
I
here?
tried to do a poll, and then I tried to do the things like this. But this is when I said someone was pulling it. I was like, all right, and to the right, and holy crap, I can't. Okay, come on. And then it ended.
Wow.
I can't believe I immediately was like, not a totem pole.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone listened. It was like, all right, well, we don't know yet.
Okay, no points for anybody.
I did
standing
not
up.
see that
try it.
at all.
Ghost, begin drawing.
What is this motion?
This is crazy.
I see.
I'm crying.
Stop drawing.
Chance, stop drawing.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
I'm just trying to draw something, okay?
We don't know it was Chan.
I haven't been able to draw something yet. I just need to draw something.
Okay, vote. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we all got 2 points.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, that's
Honestly,
something.
Could be worse.
Okay, before any of the cards are put down, I'm gonna bet this is an Easter egg.
I also think this could be an Easter egg or the magic mirror.
For you to skip to that and try to win when we have been so bad
Yeah.
to begin with is crazy.
If you get it right and it's not even on there, I'll give you all my points.
Pineapple.
Pineapple or giraffe.
I'm saying pineapple or dolphin, that could be water.
Actually, sorry, I meant roller skates.
Snowman.
Y'all, I'm gonna go volcano. I'm gonna go snowman. This, if it's a volcano, this is the one from the short before Moana, where singing at you and
definitely
it loves
seems like-
something.
Sexy lady.
Here we go.
Dolphin or pineapple?
Oh my God, Easter egg.
What the hell? Oh, it's a pineapple!
It's a pineapple.
I love that.
It's a volcano. You can see it blasting out.
It's a pineapple.
Nice. It's a volcano. You can see it blasting.
I get a
I get
point.
points. I get 3.
Wow, I just got in the lead for drawing something kind of close to a
Yeah.
pineapple.
That was
It
not
worth
bad.
it just to go full balls to the wall and
You're
just
like-
draw. I was like, I don't care. I'm going where I want.
I actually don't like the standing up method
Okay, then we don't have to stand up.
because I felt
To
the
tell.
gravitational pull.
I think he just decided to do that.
We can do it
I was
again.
like drawing because I was like, I'm not about to have another.
To be fair, I think that makes sense.
Grab your thingies.
Me too.
Ghost.
Maybe it's where we put our fingers.
It's just having equal pressure everywhere.
this.
This one feels good. Who is it?
It's definitely not me.
Okay, a lot of swirls.
There's no shape to this.
This cannot be good.
This is nothing.
Spaghetti.
That last little angle probably did it.
I actually have no clue who is this.
What the fuck is that, you
Oh my
guys?
god.
Exactly.
Honestly, it looks
Exactly.
like a snow angel. It looks like
Exactly.
a cute little snow angel.
I think it's a map because there's the X at the end.
I'm going with a bomb.
It kind of feels like a toast.
What the fuck is this?
Let's vote.
Okay.
I think it was Damien.
Damien.
I think it was Olivia.
I also think it was Olivia.
I'm gonna vote Angela, even though you clearly don't.
3, 2, 1.
Me.
Oh, baby. Once
Yeah.
again, your fingers rolled onto my fingers almost the entire
That
time.
could
I'll
happen.
try to be better
That
about
Yep.
can happen, guys.
Honestly, I'm fine with ghost hunting if you use all parts of the ghost.
You mean
Sustainable?
you use all parts?
Ghost to table.
Thank you. It's ghost to table.
Ghost to
It's
table.
farm to grave to table.
Farm to
doesn't really
grave to table.
Okay.
Damien's on.
washing
He's
I'm
quick.
also going washing machine.
I was so strongly on the Grim Reaper because I'm like, this is a scythe. But the fact that Olivia talked about a washing machine before and the motion of it, and I
Yeah.
feel like you would draw the motion. But I am going to use one of mine on Grim
I would
Reaper.
Wait, I
go
talked about a washing machine.
washing machine
talked about it the other day.
and
And here's my other vote, which
Pig.
is crazy. I'm gonna go dragon.
Okay.
I'm thinking like the wingless dragons.
The
Spiral. Yeah.
Well, can I
There's a lot of
draw?
spiral motion.
Technically, that's a drake or a worm. No, it's a worm.
Can I draw my hot dog now? I'm just kidding.
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
Yep.
Let's go!
Wait, was I really talking about a washing
You
machine?
did say if you were
Yeah.
gonna draw a washing machine, you draw a
You
spiral.
do try this.
Yep.
I just got a new washing machine.
Is it a Maytag?
No, it's an LG.
LG's great. That's what I have.
Really?
Yeah. Nice.
I don't have a
Welcome to the
dishwasher.
club, family. Hey, you're gonna download the LG Lifestyle app, and it's gonna tell you exactly when you're washing.
Don't have a
machine.
dishwasher.
I have 4 points.
Whoa, I have 2 points.
I have 2 points.
I have a very
one
old
point.
washing machine.
3 points.
I think it's from
I don't like the way you
2013.
held
No?
It's like 12 years old.
2 more rounds, y'all.
Okay.
No.
Another reason why I'm moving.
Wait, then that's it. Wait, and that's
Angela,
it?
you can't.
They had to replace the dryer because it was literally rust staining
one
my
more round and
clothes
that's
and
it?
sheets.
2 more rounds.
We
Lots of
barely
fun.
started.
Lots of
Let's
fun.
reshuffle because Angela went. "Ah!" And unless you're trying to not get
Shuffle it
guessed.
and pass it out, because every time I pass
Here,
it
I'll
Oh, no,
pass
I've
it
already
out.
got a card in front of me.
but
No, we're gonna
shuffle
redo it.
And the crazy part was, it was already rusting my clothes the first wash. So how long was it rusting the person before me's clothes? And they just never said anything about it. Like, to me, that is crazy.
Wait.
Well, Tommy likes that one.
Oh, we're gonna redo it.
Yeah, Angela, we
That
can't
is
redo it
absolutely
because
crazy.
You didn't get the card.
No, that's fine. I finally got to draw, but we're gonna redo it. There you go. No, that's fine. Let's redo it. Let's take it from the top.
You're such a brat.
No, that was me. That was me. I said, like, Angela did the thing. We should redo it. That was on me.
Oh, good.
Are we ready? Mm-hmm. Close your eyes, everyone.
Is there going to be one, like, really good drawing?
You have to draw.
Chance had a pretty good one just because he said, screw it, I'm just going to basically
Oh,
take over and
gosh.
draw.
Someone's fucked up.
Angela, what the hell are you drawing?
You would know. I'd be excited.
Angela.
This is gonna look bad.
That's a washing machine if I've ever felt it. Please.
And I know you're a good actor.
The fuck is that? God damn it. Okay.
So you see how hard it is now.
I think it was Tommy.
I also think it was Tommy.
What?
Tommy!
This is not made for grown-up hands.
You think you're going, and you're going.
Not.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
I was like, big strokes. Ooh, we got the shape.
This is the most cohesive drawing we have ever had.
I actually will be able to pick it. Yeah.
Okay.
you guys remember the pineapple?
Pineapple?
Okay. Here we go.
What about the pineapple?
Okay.
Oh,
I've got this.
Right off the bat, I'm putting one on coconut palm tree.
I'm also putting one on coconut palm
I'm gonna
tree.
go ahead and put 2 on coconut palm.
Why would you?
Wow.
Why?
Wow.
I know. There's fun.
So I'm gonna
I'm
do
also gonna get
Viking helmet.
Viking helmet.
street light.
Go with me, kangaroo.
for
So
lunch.
what I thought I was doing was this.
It's a skull?
What
It's a
the
skull?
Tommy?
Bro,
It's a skull.
that is not a skull.
I tried my best. It
Is
felt
this-
like I was drawing a
This
skull.
is Uzumaki. This is Uzumaki right here.
We're gonna do 4 more rounds so I can draw 3 times.
All right, look, I'm gonna curate the.
No, it's kidding. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're gonna pick who draws?
Yes, I'm in the video now.
Angela has got to go at least once.
Okay.
Bitch.
Spencer, you
Bitch.
wiener butt.
You stupid
You
bitch.
son of a bastard.
What's going on?
I'm gonna fill your socks with
Did he give us all the drawings?
Spencer! Spencer!
Stop.
Try! I wanted to try!
God.
Stop drawing.
It wasn't me.
Olivia, you're the last one moving it.
Looks like a fucking skull.
No, I swear.
All right. Who was the ghost?
I think every single one of us was.
I think maybe
I think
2 or
every
3 of
single
us.
one- Yeah.
It was definitely me and Olivia because we were both moving it together.
No.
It looked like Angela was trying to
For
move
sure
it.
as well.
Her fingers were
It
moving.
was also me as well. Spencer. Shut up!
I want to try!
You think you're Shyamalan? Shyamalan couldn't pull that off, and you think you can?
So we were all ghosts?
All right. Hi, I'm in the video now.
Hello, I'm in the video now. What were you guys drawing? I was drawing a submarine.
I was drawing a
I
sailboat.
was trying to Big Mac.
This
Tommy had a
time we will
saxophone.
have a real one.
How many of them?
This isn't fair. Everyone knows it's me.
Guys, it might not be Angela.
Okay, now it feels like it is.
This is the final round.
Oh, it's got to be Angela now.
It's like, Angela, you have
Oh.
to draw.
Whoa. Wow, active
Jesus.
ghost.
Okay.
I feel a strong presence here.
Okay, it's.
You guys are adding so much pressure, it's bullying.
You pulled it out from under my fingers.
Close your eyes.
My eyes are closed. I want to add one more thing.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
And that
Actually,
was so good.
That's such a good
I
one.
stand by this in such a bold way.
Angela, you.
I stand by this in such a
What? I
bold
touched
way.
the marker, sure.
What?
Yeah, because the amount of pressure
You grabbed
were
the
applying-
marker?
You can't grab the marker. You can only use 2 fingers.
I still couldn't move it. That's why
I was wondering why it left my fingers.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
like you
can't
have the
move
strongest
from my
possible, like,
You were applying way too much pressure.
I was not.
Let's do it again.
No, that was your one shot and you cheated.
I didn't cheat because
Grab
you
your
don't know what
7.
this is.
Grab your
Grab your
7.
7.
Grab your.
we all get
Grab
9
your
votes.
7, lay it out.
Yeah, because we all definitely know Tangela.
That was definitely cheated.
No.
Yes, because I have to go again.
No.
God,
But it was funny,
kill
so
me. Okay.
anything for
I
the
know what it
jokes.
is, but I kind of don't want to give you the points.
Yeah, I kind of want to vote for not.
You know
the
what
right.
it is?
Yeah, of
Do?
course.
Yeah.
You do?
Wait, you're
Yeah.
kidding.
Looks like a
You know what?
rabbit.
Genuinely, I want to know if you really get it, and I'll give you the point back.
No. I'm gonna vote for things that isn't.
No, but I want to know if you got it.
Okay, fine. I'm putting 1 on cow, 1 on rabbit.
I'm going to put 1 on rabbit and 1 on frog because the little ears could actually be little eyes.
Oh my god, I'll go owl.
I went starfish and I went cow, but I feel like you just sort of gave up at the end.
At the end, I was trying to write this. I was trying to write.
You're trying to write?
You can't
It's a
write.
cow. It's a
You
cow.
can't do words.
Cow. Of course it's a cow. Of course it's a cow.
So here's why it's worse for you, Angela, because with your eyes open, holding the pen, we still couldn't fucking tell what
That's
you did.
bad.
Too much pressure,
This looks
Damien.
more like a skull. This looks like the one in the
That
bottom
marker
of Elden
looks
Ring's,
so
like, little
bent.
basement.
It just saw the shape.
And I'll miss.
Godwin.
There's so much
Can I go
pressure
one
on it.
No.
All right, get your
Chance is
points.
so
I got
mad.
a point.
I got a
Rose.
point too.
There you go.
Wait, did I win?
I have 3 points.
I have 4 points.
I have 4 points.
I have 1. We have a tie? We have to go again.
You have 4 points.
I
Angela.
have 3.
No, because 2 people guessed cow.
I have 4. We have a tie.
4 points.
No.
One more round.
We got to do one more.
Angela.
I'll have the best attitude ever.
This next
Chance
one
is
is
so
attitude?
done, and Angela wants to
Attitude
do another
counts.
round
Attitude
so
counts.
badly.
I don't understand what you mean by attitude.
Like, am I supposed to be like really?
Exactly what you did.
That's okay, Angela. We're all here to have fun together.
I love this game.
I'm having so much fun.
Ghost. Begin drawing.
Feels like Angela's trying to move it.
What?
Problem is Angela's moving her fingers too much.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop drawing.
Looks like a star.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Right. So.
They're all looking at her.
I think you did
I
a
have a
great
really
job.
good
I think
attitude.
you did a great job.
The skeleton's getting slippery now. I couldn't hold it.
Skeleton.
This is everything but.
It's been a ghost the whole time.
This is everything
See my
but
hand
a
like this?
skeleton.
I couldn't move it because there's so much fucking sweat on it. I'm going like this. I'm like, how do I?
Her fingers were slipping a lot.
Yep, 2 votes this time.
Did you touch the marker again?
No, I literally couldn't get traction. Like I was like
So did you touch the marker?
on accident a little bit, but I wasn't like
touched the
touching
marker?
before I touched it on top.
So
and this time
you're saying you
Can I
did,
show you
you
what I was
like
doing?
did this?
I tried. I couldn't. You guys, you had such. I was like this. Ready? Play it back. You'll see. I'm sliding around. Trying
Yeah,
to get
it was
traction.
sliding.
That's me. I do eat bacon with my fingers.
The top of that thing is lubed up.
They need
I
to make a
couldn't-
pro
I couldn't-
version
I
that
was
has like a grippy.
How do I get this to move?
We can go ahead and put 2 on skeleton there.
Ready,
On account of
flying
Angela said
saucer.
the skeleton's all crazy, and this is
Yeah.
not a skeleton, nor has it ever been.
I'm gonna do 2 for skeleton.
I'm gonna just do baby pacifier.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Did you say skeleton?
Oh my god!
Yep.
Say skeleton.
Angela!
Yeah, that is correct.
I swear to God.
Chancey, you want to vote?
I'll go skeleton.
Can I move mine to skeleton?
Go for it.
And I'm gonna do garden gnome.
Okay.
I think that could be the hat.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
I'm gonna go fly. I'm gonna do 2 on skeleton.
All right, let's see the end of this drawing.
You can't erase.
Well, there was a lot of
Can't
pressure.
race.
Chance, none of this is in the rules. Is it a garden gnome dog?
A pizza?
A taco.
Oh my
Beyond help.
gosh.
We can't help you anymore, Angela. Nobody wins.
Win.
How do you win?
Tell you,
You didn't get a
win.
you didn't get a
Win.
single point. You didn't get a single point for that.
You draw a fucking taco.
Done. You could just...
That looks like a tostada, you fucking idiot.
That's a tostada! Thank
Great
you.
taco.
This was a miracle. I cannot believe I said skeleton and then pulled it.
Wow.
No one wins.
Oh my gosh.
I've been in 2 nobody wins
Oh my
experiences
gosh.
now.
What did
That's
you guys think of
crazy.
this?
Wait, who had the best attitude?
Yeah, who had the best attitude?
Oh yeah.
You decide.
Yeah.
I thought I had the best attitude.
You did have a good
Olivia
attitude.
won.
No, I don't want to win. I don't want to win.
That's exactly why you do.
That's yeah. That's why you should win.
No, stop. I don't want to
You
win.
won.
And honestly, the game the whole time was saying the intro in a coherent way, and you did that.
Great job.
Oh my gosh.
What did you guys think? I think we can all go home and practice drawing. This was really fun. If you want us to play this again, don't.
Right.
Just kidding. We want to play more.
If you want redemption round, put it
was
in the
good.
comments. We're gonna
That was
make
very
this
funny.
drier, so you can't slide all
What do you
over.
mean?
That's because of your greasy fingers.
Gotta add some like grip
let's
to
play
it.
this again, and I really
Like
want there to be a
sandpaper
clear
or
winner
something.
next time. So thank you guys so
Clear
much.
winner like a ghost that you can see through.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy how chaotic that got towards the end. Oh my God. Chance and Angela, them in a competition together is always fireworks. Fireworks. Angela either goes ballistic or Chance goes ballistic. And it's usually because one or the other did something. Damon, just there for the jokes. Just there for the jokes. Tommy was being just insanely goofy, which is perfect. It's exactly what you need in that situation. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. And those of you watching live, there is the link in the chat. There you go. All right. That was amazing. I love their chemistry. I love the fact that they can just be very goofy. I love the fact that they are so close that they can have that kind of competitive nature just a little bit, and it still doesn't get out of control. Like there can be some yelling, there can be some tense moments, but it's not like tense in an enemy way. It's tense in like a, I'm sure you've had this situation playing either video games or sports or whatever with somebody you enjoy spending time with, and obviously their chemistry and is just off the charts. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And the fact that this is a place to work too, like what? I would absolutely love that as a place to work. I've been in some situations where I've had some coworkers that I enjoyed, making jokes and all that stuff too, but it's just a whole different level on Smosh. And I'm glad this exists. There's a lot of board games out there. There's a lot of different games out there. So it's nice to see these different elements and personalities be able to play this. And I mean, that's such a rudimentary game. It's so simple. It's like Pictionary, but nobody has any idea who's actually drawing. And then you try to guess this really messed up, totally nondescript, ugly drawing. Oh my gosh. And they make it their own. They're just so funny and quick-witted that it makes even a simple game like that amazing. So kudos to them. It's incredible. That has 1 million views. 1 million views. Amazing. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is Queer as Folk, Brian and Justin, titled Please Don't Go. And I'm assuming that's the song. Please Don't Go by Barcelona is what it looks like. So it's not what I thought it was. It's a totally different song. Maybe it's a cover of the song. I'm not exactly sure. But let's go ahead and jump in to that and get that going. Here we go.
In a year, probably not even that long. You won't even remember my name.
Whether we see each other next weekend or next month, never again. Doesn't matter. It's only time.
All those arrows you threw them away. You kept falling in love, and then
Can't say I relate to the club scene very much.
I told him that he could see me in his dreams.
when you fell towards me. When you crashed in the clouds, you found me. Please don't go. I want you so. I can't let go. For I lose control.
That little persistent kid has somehow gotten in under the wire.
I recognize that voice from the mother. I recognize her from Burn Notice, which was a USA Network show back in the mid-2000s.
You should not stay. If you want me to break down and give you the keys, I can do that, but I can't let you leave.
Oh, dang.
Please don't go.
Brutal.
All I could think was, please don't let anything happen to him.
You want to dance?
This song, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place, just kind of popped into my mind.
Waiting for years for you to say I love you.
Meeting
You're
in
the
the club.
only one I want. That's not who I am. Don't we all know?
I don't believe in love. I believe in fucking.
Well, that's one way to look at life.
I guess I've lost everything. Not everything.
Excellent edit of the show. Link down below in the video description for the original video. Go throw out some much-deserved love. And, of course, those of you watching live, I will post that via the chat. There we go. All right, let's pull up some information on the show and the actors, or characters, I suppose. Here we go. Brian Kinney, fictional character. So we're going to look into Brian and Justin. From the American/Canadian Showtime television series Queer as Folk, drama about the lives of a group of gay men and lesbians in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The character was created by Ron Cohen and Daniel Lippman, who developed, wrote, and executive produced the series, and was portrayed by American actor Gail Harold during the show's 5-year run. Handsome and masculine, Brian is a successful advertising exec who owns a lavish loft, downtown loft, I assume, leads a glamorous and self-indulgent lifestyle. Kind of sounds like Lucifer from the show Lucifer. Got that loft, the penthouse. He is portrayed as extremely promiscuous and narcissistic, taking pride in his looks and his status as the most desirable man on Pittsburgh's Liberty Avenue. Boy, ego the size of the moon. Brian completely rejects heteronormativity, in which he includes gay marriage and monogamy in general. The storylines on the show revolve around his refusal to adhere to these ideals, often putting him at odds with his gay friends who yearn to get married and start families of their own. Despite his feelings, Brian does father a child via artificial insemination with his close friend Lindsay, a lesbian, and ultimately develops a romantic and intimate relationship with young artist Justin, who was obviously in that video, which is central throughout the series. Brian's been a subject of controversy among critics of the show. He has been described as the, quote, ultimate gay hero for his liberationist philosophy, but has also been criticized for his representation of what many gay viewers believe are negative stereotypes. 2007, Brian was voted the most popular gay television character of all time. Wow. By some website, of course. That's interesting. I could see, obviously, I could obviously see that where there would be some controversy there. I mean, literally from the first sentence I read about him, rejecting marriage and monogamy and refusal to adhere to those ideals and you know, just kind of out there for the, what's a good way to put this? Out there for the fun, I guess, you know, potentially drugs, you know, spending most of the free time at the club and getting buck wild, I guess is a good way to put it. Getting wild. So that's not surprising that some people probably looked at that character and said, ooh, not a good look. Not a good look, not a good representation. But you know what? I'm sure those people exist. So therefore, he is representing those people that live like that and might think like that. So how is that a controversy? Those people have to be represented too, right? And I'm sure there was other people on the show that, you know, wanted marriage and wanted monogamy and all that stuff. So really, what are we criticizing here? Criticizing, you know, maybe the wrong types of people or what are presumed to be the wrong types of people being represented. I don't know. It just seems like, you know, if you're going to put out a show, those people exist. Like there are people right now in your city that are participating and living just like Brian, like all the time. Like that is a thing that exists. So I don't see it as a negative at all. Those people have to be represented because it is part of the culture. You know, club culture is relevant for every group, frankly. And those people definitely exist. I'm sure we've known a few in our lifetimes. I definitely have known some that, boy, I looked at them and their lifestyle and I was just like, what is going on there? Like, they just live for the wild and free, you know? His mother, extremely devout, Irish Catholic and homophobic. Brian had an unstable childhood due to his father being an abusive alcoholic. Brian was physically abused by his father throughout his childhood and teenage years. Unclear whether Jack was also abusive to Brian's older sister, Claire. During his high school years, he would escape his home by staying with his best friend, Michael, whose mother ultimately began treating Brian like another son. After high school, Brian received a full scholarship to Carnegie Mellon, which is a great school, by the way. Excellent school, private research university, where he studied advertising, and that's why he has a loft downtown. Guaranteed. That's a great school. Brian only comes out to his parents when he's well into his adulthood. To be fair, I'm surprised he even talks to them, honestly. Brian said he didn't owe anything to his parents. He chose not to disclose it to them earlier because he had little relationship with them. Yeah, exactly. Ultimately, he tells his father on his deathbed, and his mother accidentally finds out after seeing Justin in Brian's bedroom during a visit to the loft. Hello. Both parents' responses are overwhelmingly negative. Not surprising from just reading the facts. Brian's biggest fear is losing his youth and beauty. That is not surprising. Brian sounds extremely vain. His best friend Michael often reassures him that he will, quote, always be young and always be beautiful. Lindsay, a sister-like figure to Brian, sometimes fondly calls him Peter in reference to Peter Pan, the boy who never grows old. That could definitely be seen as a criticism. He calls her Wendy in return. Emmett, elderly boyfriend George, describes Brian as the love child of James Dean and Ayn Rand. I'm dead. That's funny. That is very funny. All right, Justin, fictional character, obviously from the show. Kind of moving along here. Known for his optimism and cheery disposition, he's a gay teenager who seeks out a gay community in his hometown, Pittsburgh. After doing the deed with Brian during his senior year of high school, Justin falls in love with Brian, and the relationship becomes a central part of the series. Many of Justin's storylines revolve around his desire for a committed relationship with Brian. Obviously, Brian is not into monogamy and any sort of, normal ideals, I guess. In later seasons, the character's storylines begin to focus more on developing his career as an artist. In 2007, the character was voted number 3 on the list of top 25 gay television characters. Well, there you go. Went to a private school for high school. During the first season, his parents struggle to come to terms with his homosexuality. His father kicks him out of the house. Justin remains estranged from his father for the rest of the series, while his mother needs a little more time to understand her son. After several months, she becomes supportive of Justin. Teased by many of the male students at the school, Justin's brought into Brian's circle of friends with Michael's mother, Debbie, soon treating Justin as another son. Justin appreciates romance and aspires to be monogamous with Brian, who obviously, and certainly in the first part of the series, was not into it. And so it seems. He mentions wanting to get married and have a family. Justin attends the Pittsburgh Institute of Fine Arts. Works on a comic book with Michael. Wow. Brian meets Justin outside a club in Club Babylon and takes him home to, have fun. Justin is responsible for naming Gus, the biological son of Brian and Lindsay. Justin falls in love with Brian after their encounter and eventually gets Brian to go at it again, breaking Brian's own rule of not doing it with the same person more than once. Wow, Brian. This causes Brian's best friend Michael to become jealous and hostile towards Justin. Justin tries a number of things to get Brian to love him back, including competing in and winning the King of Babylon dance contest, stealing one of Brian's tricks, dancing with guys Brian is interested in, trying to make him jealous, of course, asking Brian to the prom, that's wild, Among other things, despite initially turning Justin down, Brian shows up at Justin's prom and dances with him, kissing him in front of everybody. Justin described it as the best night of his life. After his prom, he's bashed by a fellow student, resulting in a 2-week coma and brain damage that limits the use of his hand, which is not great, obviously, if you're an artist. This event impacts his life immensely, and the effects are seen throughout the series. Dang. With Justin's diminished use of his hand, his drawing hand, Brian gets a drawing computer for Justin to use. Continues his arts degree with Brian's friend Michael. Creates a gay superhero comic called Rage with stories often based on their own lives. Experiences financial trouble when his father refuses to pay for his tuition. Resorts to becoming a go-go dancer at the Babylon, despite Brian's repeated offers to help him out financially. Justin's new job takes a toll on him, the night shift causing him to have lack of energy during the daytime, of course. After a disastrous experience at a party, he's forced to accompany his boss to a location where a number of men try to force themselves. He eventually quits his job and accepts Brian's financial assistance. On more than one occasion, Justin saves Brian from legal problems. Wow. During the 5th and final season, Brian and Justin's relationship becomes more unstable. Justin works on a movie version of Rage, but the project is canceled. When Justin returns from LA and moves back in with Brian, he expects them to settle down, which Brian still doesn't want to. He leaves Brian. But after a bomb explodes at the Babylon, which we saw a little bit of, Brian admits his love for Justin, asking him to marry him. Wow. Okay, so it took a little life-threatening experience. He realized, oh, maybe I'm living a life of, frivolity. Maybe I should actually, get on the bandwagon, I guess. They plan to get married, but as the date draws closer, Justin realizes that Brian is trying to become someone he isn't, just to make Justin happy. Ooh, interesting. Boy, that takes a whole other level of realization and thinking to be able to see through that. They agree to call off the wedding, saying, "We don't need rings or vows to prove that we love each other." There you go. There you go. Main pairing in Queer as Folk. The relationship begins as a one-night stand, which we went over, which progresses into an open relationship. And while they are consistently on and off throughout the series, never a doubt that they love each other completely. So obviously, obviously the last season there is kind of interesting, where that bomb going off certainly kind of woke up, or at least made him reassess his lifestyle or what he wanted to do for Justin. But Brian is Brian, and kudos to Justin for seeing through that attempt and going, look, I know you don't want to do this. I know you don't want to do this. Your entire lifestyle is not this. Like, the fact that he would just turn it off and just turn on this whole new lifestyle, like, the chances of that being successful is very rare, if not zero. So good on Justin for kind of realizing that, I suppose. Justin seems more and more decided that he's not going to get anything more from Brian than what they have. He knows he wants to have a similar relationship than Ben and Michael. Later, they're having a discussion, and Brian asks Justin what he wants. He says he already knows. Brian doesn't say anything because he is not willing to give what Justin wants. Justin has already packed, so he takes his things and leaves immediately. This is obviously before the issue, the explosion, I believe. During the finale, they're first seen trying on tuxedos for the wedding. Later on, little typo there. Later on, Brian is reviewing some ads for his company at the loft when Justin convinces him to go out to Brian's stag party. At the party, Brian turns down the offer of a exotic dancer. I don't know if I can say that word. Much to the surprise of Justin, later on at Lindsay's place, Brian sees one of Justin's pieces and mentions how talented he is. Melanie then tells him to make Justin happy considering what he has given up for him. At the rehearsal dinner, they arrive and announce that the wedding is off. They decided not to get married. Everyone is silent. That would be wild. Could you imagine going to a rehearsal dinner and then all of a sudden they arrive and they're just like, all right, everybody, enjoy the meal. We're not getting married. Like, what? Oh, okay. Can we still, I don't know, get together and have an open bar or something? Is that still on? Later on, Justin is packing his things for his flight to New York, and they talk about how they might or might not see each other soon. Justin says that they don't need vows or promises to know that they love each other. Both visibly sad, Brian almost to tears, after they get it on in the loft with snow falling outside. The scene cuts to Brian sleeping alone after Justin leaves. Bittersweet open ending to their open relationship. Wow. In the show, they have a 12-year age gap. In the first episode, Justin is 17. Yikes. And Brian is 29. Yikes. Oh boy. During the first season, Justin's 17, which is not seen as illegal, but Brian does take a lot of jokes for dating someone so young. Today, the legal consent age in Pennsylvania is 16. Yeah, there's a lot of stipulations, though, I'm assuming. Like, if you're 16 and they're 16, I don't think it's a big... I don't think that's illegal, but if you're if you're 16 or around it and the other person's way over that, isn't there like a legal stipulation there? I have no idea, but I don't know. Something about it's still kind of creepy. still creepy to me. Whether it's illegal or not, I'm not a lawyer, but that's still odd. Still very odd. Stars hope Brian and Justin never got back together. What? Star Randy Harrison has been reminiscing on the days of filming the show, discussing what it would be like if the show rebooted today and what he thinks became of his character Justin, stormy relationship with Brian. Speaking to Daily Extra, Harrison, the actor of Justin, revealed that the cast are, quote, all game for the American version of the show to make a comeback, but confessed it might not be the same now as it was then. We're all old people now. The middle-aged queer as folk might not be the same, but the cast all loves each other and we're all friends. Honestly, it'd be kind of like rebooting Sex and the City. Like at a certain point, it's like, been there, done that. Maybe go in a different direction, you know? We're all open to it, but I don't know. Who knows? The 38-year-old went on to speculate what would have become of Justin and Brian, despite the fact that the popular couple went their separate paths during the 2005 finale. It's been 20 years. I would hope that they wouldn't have gotten back together just for Justin's sake. I just feel like if you're 17 and you start getting together with a 30-year-old, your development's going to be thwarted if you never go out on your own for a significant amount of time. Yeah, I can agree with that, I suppose. He added, I mean, maybe they got back together. I don't know. It's a romantic fantasy. The whole show is fantasy, so it's hard to think about rationally entirely. Despite his reservations about Brian and Justin's relationship, Harrison went on to joke about the answer he always gives fans. For the fans, yeah, I hope they get back together, married, and they have a family and living in a cottage in the country. So, okay. So he tells people, yeah, sure, I hope they get back together and married and live in a cottage in the country. But his real feelings, apparently, are hope they went their separate ways. It's just kind of a thing, you know. There's a saying, young, dumb, and I'm not going to finish it, but you can figure it out. So hopefully he got a little older, had some more experiences, found somebody a little bit more willing to be in love, I suppose, and not as, who knows, maybe grew out of the club scene, you know? Obviously, if you're out of the club scene, you're not going to be with somebody who's in the club scene. That would be atrocious. So, yeah, I think he's right, the actor who played Justin. I would hope that they wouldn't get back together, but that's just me. That's just me. You might feel differently. You might absolutely feel differently. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. It is Summer Night Cast Compilation. Let me go ahead and check to see. Okay. This looks like it's TikTok, so we'll move it over just a bit so I don't cover it. There we go. That should maybe just a little bit more. Perfect. Summer Night Cast Compilation, Part 1. What the heck? It's simple, but it's effective. Oh my gosh. Maybe keep that one private. Nailed it. This is so 80s music video coded, or 90s, I guess. I'm losing it. That's funny.
ของกินครับจะว่าครับรถเข็นของกินมีรถเข็นริวครับปลาครับปลาโอเคผักค่ะผักมาทางเดียวกันนะคุณดังปากกาก่อนเหมือนกันโอเคเขาตอบกันเลยไหมเขาตอบกันเลยไหมปานครับผู้คนเนี่ยมันมีปากกา มีคนเลยครับมีรถเข็น มีอะไรละแมลงลูกจันครับ
ไฟค่ะ
ไฟแบบไหน
It's a cake. I will say I did blow out all my birthday candles in one go. So I still have a lung capacity. I'm not that old. That must be so difficult to act while people are looking on and just laughing at you or giggling. Can't make eye contact, otherwise you're going to be screwed.
ใช่นะแล้วประเด็นนะคือจูบหลายเทคด้วยเพราะว่าเทคแรกที่จูบปุ๊บดันจูบผิดข้างดันเอาหัวปังกล้อง ไม่ได้ว่าครับกล้องถ่ายรับอยู่ตรงนี้แต่ทางพอดีใช่ก็เลยต้องหลายรอบหน่อย
รอบหน่อย หรือว่าตั้งใจหรือเปล่า
ยังไงผิดพลาดครับผิดพลาดครับดังภูวินเหรอหรือภูวินดังเขาบอกว่าดังภูวินดังมาก
ก็คือเพลงของมะเขือเทศนะแฟนต้องไปดู Walking Red Flag ไข่แดงเลย
Walking red flag. Your move. The screaming, oh my gosh. Mm.
เก็บอารมณ์หน่อยเก็บอารมณ์สโลโมชั่นเองค้างนานมากสาววายเก็บอารมณ์หน่อยครับ อันนี้พี่จะเป็นสูตร
ก็มีอะไรนะเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะ
Got down on one knee like he was proposing.
I said I've been there too a few times. 'Cause you got that dream look in your eye. And I got that red lip classic thing that you like.
Not June getting this. Wonder how long this production schedule was. It's always something you think about is how much time did they spend together? Hidden bathroom. Ooh. Where is it? Is it one of those? That's crazy. That's cool. I like that. I don't know why you would need a hidden bathroom, but it's kind of neat. It's an adorable dog. Samoyed or whatever they're called. Expensive, dog.
สวัสดีทีม MTV ไลฟ์เฮาส์ด้วยครับ
เอาเลยเหรอครับผมก็นี่นะครับเรียกว่าไปบูสต์พลังงาน
เป็นยังไงบ้างในกองวันนี้
วันนี้ก็อาหารเป็นพิษครับผมแล้วก็ปวดหัวดีขึ้นมาระดับหนึงครับผมแต่ก็อาจจะยังไม่แบบ 100%แต่ว่าสำหรับซัมเมอร์ไนท์ปิดกล้องเราสู้อยู่แล้วครับพร้อมลุยครับ
ต้องได้สโมกก่อนเนาะ
Imagine getting hit with a camera and a mic right out of the hospital. You're like, oh, leave me alone.
ป่านกองเนี้ยเมาผู้ชายหนึ่งเดียวภูวินกับดาวมากระซิบกัน
ดังเจ้าพ่อคอนเทนต์มาก
ได้ยินนะ
อยู่ตั้งไกล
ไกลมาก
Everybody's got a fan.
Everyone wants him, that was my line. The wrong place at the right time. And I break down, then he's pulling me in. In a world of boys, he's a gentleman. God love struck, went straight to my head. God love sick all over my bed. Love to think you'll never forget. We'll pay the price, I guess. But if I'm all dressed up, they might as well be looking at us. If they call me a slut,
Hmm.
ทั้งวันยังไหวนะครับคืนเฮ้ยพวกมึงเล่นเชี่ยอะไรวะเห็นหัวเพื่อนกูเปล่า
Oh my gosh. Dunk is like Tobey Maguire. He just finds the camera. There's a camera on him. He's finding it.
แอคติ้งดีมากเลยเล่นเหนื่อยเหมือนจริงมากเลยโอ้พี่อันนี้มันไม่ได้แอคก็ได้ไม่ได้จริง Here again love y'all love
How do I go off bro help bro
How do I go off? Oh my gosh. That was a perfect exit, too. That's so funny. Now, how do I end this thing? I was about to say, that looks like the GMM TV elevators. Mm.
สวัสดีครับวันนี้แนนบอกพอนะครับผม วันนี้เราจะไปสัมภาษณ์ดาราชาย3 คน
โอเค
ที่หล่อมากๆ แล้วพอเขินมากๆ
เดี๋ยว
ทุก
วิ่
คน
ง
ต้องไปจริงๆเหรอ
วิ่งเร็ว
ทุกคนต้องไปจริงๆเหรอ
วิ่ง
How weird would it be to go to work and you just, I don't know, maybe you're in marketing, maybe you're in advertising, and you just see them just hanging around, walking around, talking. It would be so strange. Just see him in the cafeteria.
คนนี้นะครับชื่อว่าดังนัทชัยที่คนนี้ชื่อว่าริวพุทธิพัฒน์วันนั้นภูวินแทงภูวินแทงนะครับผมแล้วคนนี้พอ
ไอเราก็หวังดีซะด้วยสิ เห็นเขาแบบไม่มีเพื่อนอะไรอย่างเงี้ย เราก็ชวนมาในกลุ่มเรา แต่ดันไปชอบคนเดียวกับเราได้ไง หรือว่าเรามาชอบกันเองเลยไหม
Hey, graduation. That must have been a boring day. You look so done. I'm assuming that happens from time to time. Maybe you're not the star of the scene or something. You're just kind of there. Not the Pooh. Not the Pooh Bear. This 50 Cent song is wild.
ถึงมึงจะหลอกกูได้อะแต่เขาก็หลอกมึงได้เหมือนกัน
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jealous June activated.
มันชอบมีคนมาถามว่าแบบเฮ้ยอยู่ๆแบบเราแบบสนิทกันได้ไงเว้ยคือแบบจริงๆไม่ต้องตอบก็ได้เว้ยแบบดูการพูดดิ
ดูไลฟ์เอาแล้วกันครับดูไลฟ์เอาแล้วกันนะครับทุกคน
Quota has been met. That is such an inside joke. But every stream. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. Obviously, they spent a decent amount of time together, certainly to become that close, and it seemed like they were enjoying their time together quite a lot. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original video. Go throw it some much-deserved love. And those of you here live, I'll throw it in the chat for you. There you go. Let's pull up some information. We don't have a lot of it, but just enough. This is a Reddit post for the official trailer a year ago. And the initial reaction was this. Somebody said, I need to talk about the colors. I found everything very beautiful. They're bright colors. The cinematography looks great. The series won me over with Phuwin's character's speech about his friend's feelings coming first. I love friendship stories that have dating involved. I believe June loves Phuwin or Dunk, but the trailer kind of makes it seem like she likes Parn. Looking forward to seeing my young and little gays too. Somebody said, I hope she likes Parn for the drama of it all. Somebody said, I like how it seems to be balancing romance with friendship with both Parn and Luke Joan characters. Maybe there's more complicated feelings in the Dunk and Phuwin characters. Excited to see newer artists on screen as well, and it looks really sharp. I'm glad GMMTV is moving away from the pastel-y, slightly blown out look that they've used for a couple series recently. I think I've noticed that. Like sometimes the white balance seems a little off. Like maybe it's too focused on that pastel blown out look. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think I saw it a bit in Bad Buddy. I'm trying to think what else. Like it's a very like desaturated look to it for some reason. Curious why it's only on Monday. I believe there will be 12 episodes. I was thinking the same thing. I wonder if this means another series will air on Tuesday. MDL says 10 episodes, although I don't know where they're getting that info from. Another title going to VIU. Interesting. I was thinking one might be one of the few. This one might be one of the few that would have a chance to do well on Netflix. See, I think that's smart to get more like, potential for people that have no idea what this is to give it a shot, especially if it shows up on the charts. At the moment, I really like it. Star is sweet, lively, and cheerful. It's also clear that Parn plays well. Phuwin was lucky with his partner. There is chemistry between them, and that's cool. Dunk did well, too. I think he improvised a lot. Overall, I intend to enjoy the series for the fullest. This looks promising, so good. And then, of course, we can look at... We did go over this previously. The series kind of getting unnecessary hate, apparently. I believe it was... Who was it around? Two main leads were getting some uncalled for hate, apparently. I mean, two got a ton of hate during F4 because she was paired with Bright. Brightwin fans went mental against her. Some quote-unquote fans are unfortunately just entitled evil jerks, is what I'll say. I remember that. I remember fighting with all those fans, my first and worst fan war. Still being jerks to Bright, Nini, and Win. At least it's not. It's nice to see a lot of Bright 2 and Win 2 fans now. I'm just glad she was able to fight through it, and look at her now. She's the lead in the biggest GMM show so far. She's the most popular female artist under GMM TV. Hope Parn could also fight through this. Sad to see women not being able to support other women trying to make it in their professional fields due to parasocial relations with their faves. That is wild. BL fandoms are getting worse because we didn't have this issue a year ago when PondPhuwin had straight roles. There are all these new BL fans who are extremely loud and entitled, and it's in every fandom now. It's like a virus spreading. So yeah, we went over this previously. I mean, I feel like we got to bring it up just because apparently it was a decent amount of pushback on the main actress, which is very strange. Outside Thailand, it's available on the GMM TV YouTube channel. Nice. Somebody said, I'm liking Dunk in this. I went into the show with no expectations, but it hit me in the feels. I can relate to Loon so much. I've always been kind of an outsider at school, even now that I'm at uni. To be totally fair, if you're an outsider in high school, you're going to become way more outside at university. It's just because there's way, way more people. Like, you can find a group. I was able to find a couple people that, I enjoyed spending time around. But there was just so many people at university that it's just, I think everybody's kind of an outsider unless you're like a super popular jock or something. Like, you're famous on campus for some reason. I would honestly put most people as outsiders. Joining a Greek life, sorority, fraternity kind of thing, maybe that'll get you kind of a starter base of friends, and maybe you really hit it off and they're friends your whole time there. But it definitely, those first couple weeks, first couple months, honestly, where I went to university as a freshman, I just remember feeling completely lost. Like, I had a friend group in high school. Decent amount of people knew me or knew of me, I guess, but I was never in. I was never in, the clique, the popular clique or whatever. So I felt like an outsider, I suppose. And I was new there. I'd moved. So I was like, all right, I'm an outsider. Then you go to uni and you're like, nobody knows anybody unless they went to high school with them. Like, it's wild. Like, you can have people from all over the place at the university. So I wouldn't take it too personally or too hard or harsh, because I think everybody kind of feels that going in until you find your group. Maybe it's your roommates. Maybe it's, friends you knew from high school, whatever. Eventually you do find them if you go looking for them. Sometimes people don't go looking for them, and that's fine. And then you're just the ultimate outsider. You're the lone wolf, as they say. The scene where he felt like he was far away from the others, even though he was sitting at the table with them, made me tear up. That's a whole other level. Like, you find a group and you still feel distant. I rarely cry while watching shows, but this scene affected me emotionally. I'm always wondered what it would be like to have a friend group, and maybe I can experience this feeling through Loon's story. 19 people like that. OP said, I can feel it as well. This series may look cheerful, but the concept is portraying feels real. Well, to those 19 people that like that, I would just say, you never know. Life is very strange and odd and random. You could go your entire childhood of not having like a friend group, and then all of a sudden you just walk into one day. Maybe you speak up first, maybe they speak up first, maybe somebody speaks up first, and then before you know it, there you go. Just one of those things. It's very strange. You never know what to expect. I haven't felt this excited for a show in so long. I fully understand Loon. This is my favorite. I think we did go over this previously, but this is my favorite sentence. If I had a nickel for every time GMMTV has tried to make me believe someone with the face of Phuwin would go unnoticed and be friendless, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not much, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Like, no offense to the other actors, but Phuwin is easily one of the best looking guys there. I will say this. Just because you're good looking does not automatically mean you will have a massive friend group. It doesn't. That very much depends on what kind of person you are, what's your mentality. Are you an introvert? Are you a severe introvert? All these things play a role. But it is kind of funny, because usually you would expect somebody with, handsome face, pretty face, whatever you want to call it, would be very popular. So it is kind of funny. And I always thought about this for, high school movies or TV shows, and they hire the actors that are like 25, 30 even. They just have a young face. And you're just like, no way is that person a loser or whatever you want to call it, whatever they try to make them seem. You're just like, no chance. It's crazy. Like, that person obviously would be popular. It's just kind of funny. Or like, they're looking at the high school, and you're just looking at the faces, looking at the people, and you're just like, why is everyone in this high school like a model? Like, this isn't realistic at all. I've been to high school. I was in high school. It didn't look like that. And then, of course, you're just like, well, they're all actors, and most of the actors that they get are good looking and whatnot. So it's just kind of funny. Chase, like, she's all that. They put the glasses on her, and magically she's an invisible nerd. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is such a funny concept. Oh my god, that's true. They took the glasses off. They like removed the ponytails or whatever, or the pigtails, and all of a sudden it was just bombshell. A little bit of makeup, just a few touch-ups. Boom. 10 out of 10. It is kind of funny. But I understand it, right? We all get the game. You want to, well, production companies, people are putting money into it, want to get the best looking people possible because good looking faces usually sell tickets, right? Or get eyeballs. That is just a fact of life. So it makes sense, but also you got to really suspend disbelief, you know? Because I'm sure you can think back, maybe you just left high school, maybe you're in high school, or maybe you know, a couple years down the road, like some of us. You can think back and go, it didn't look like that. I know for a fact it did not look like that. Oh my gosh. Talking about the first time they acted together, this is just a document of PondPhuwin that we'll go over because we actually have 2 instances of PondPhuwin.
I won't really go into detail of how we first met, since I think we already told a lot of media about this. However, one thing that we have never really talked about is the first time that we acted together. So originally, right, in Fish Upon the Sky, we casted many roles and many different people for the roles. And so one of the characters that I casted at first wasn't actually B, right? It was actually Mean. Yeah.
What? That's okay.
Yeah, so that was the character that I was casted for. However, due to circumstances, like we switched the roles around, and I got a chance to audition together with him, like go into a scene together and try to play. And from the moment that we started that scene to the end, the director really loved the chemistry and really liked how we played together and our acting together. As before, right? When PondPhuwin was in the same scene with another person, they were
laugh.
Yeah, he was laughing a lot.
That's so
and
interesting.
They were having a lot of fun, but however, like he wasn't. What should I?
Thanks
call
for the
it?
heads
Wasn't
up.
Really.
I think I only wanted to do this
That
honestly,
into the
for
role
this one.
yet. However, like once we got together and once we like started the scene together,
This is interesting.
I think the director saw something special, and then he chose the both of us to play those roles.
That's actually really cool. That is actually very cool. And it was just a weird, like, change. It could have been a scheduling conflict. It could have been anything. And then all of a sudden they're paired. And the director's just like, holy crap, what did we stumble upon? That's awesome. I love that. That is the randomness of life, you know? Cast 2 different people for 2 different roles. Something happens. Who knows what happened? We don't. But change a character for one of the actors or 2 of the actors, and all of a sudden you find this pairing that works perfectly and then steals the spotlight. Like, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. You got to feel like you just struck gold or something like that, right? It's incredible. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is, I don't think I changed anything there. Whoops. Too soon. The next one is the KATSEYE first year as KATSEYE Core. What is that title? The Cat's first year as KATSEYE Core. I have no idea. I don't know what I just said. I have no idea what I just said. This is the first year anniversary. This was posted 8 months ago. It's going to be basically a look over what happened. Let's go ahead and jump into this. No idea what to expect. I'm assuming it's going to be quite informational and very interesting. You know, it's I would assume being in your first year of a group or, you know, potentially working up to a tour and EPs and all that stuff, it's got to be, obviously if you've been at it for a while, it's not that big of a change, but if this is like your first time doing this, it would be terrifying. Like, trying not to let others down would be a big thing. I'm just putting myself in their spot. I'd be terrified of letting people down. Like, maybe I'm not training hard enough, or maybe I'm not remembering enough moves, or, you know, maybe my singing voice isn't where I want it to be, and trying to figure out how you present yourself to people. And I know they have stylists and stuff like that, but, you know, how you interact with press and all that stuff, like, that would be you'd be extremely self-conscious of how you're trying to represent yourself and a group. Because now it's not just you. You are a part of a thing, a living thing. And you got to put the best foot forward. So that would be very,
room tour?
Very difficult.
I would show you, but it's messy. But hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, I just fell.
Oh.
And then we're gonna watch Popstar Academy KATSEYE. Only on Netflix. Cinnamon on it. Whoa. Oh.
She continued eating it.
No! My God. Oh.
Okay. No.
I need flirting advice. If I were to ever have hypothetically done that, even though I don't do that, if that was a hypothetical situation that I was ever really in, I wouldn't say that I'm really good at that either. If I were to hypothetically know, even though I don't. I'm just gonna move on from this situation. But I feel like eyes are kind of everything. Play sweater weather. Guys, you see me. I see you.
I love how it's like asking for a friend on behalf of a friend. Meanwhile, it's literally her.
Wait, there's no Wi-Fi. Wait.
Can I have some? No.
Mm.
Get everything out.
Fuck shit.
Right here.
Do you want to sit here?
Bitch.
Okay.
We're already live.
We're already live.
Don't measure it, go with the vibe. I'm gonna get like stressed. I'm gonna get stressed if we don't do some kind of measuring. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm overthinking it.
Oh my god, I just want to kick off this session with some Justin Bieber, you know. The song is so like...
Are you homosexual?
I am so like that. It's crazy. Like, I'll start off with the best intentions, be like, I'm going to measure. And then that way I can hang this piece of art on the wall and it'll be perfectly center. And then I just halfway through go, I'm just going to throw a nail into the wall and let's see what happens.
In what order were the members announced in the live video?
Oh my gosh.
Skibbity in Korean. What is skibbity? You don't know skibbity. What is skibbity? You're literally weird. What is skibbity? You're 16 years old. You were basically a Gen Alpha.
Mm. Oh my gosh, we're on to Gen Alpha. Actually, I heard we're on to Gen Beta, which just blows my mind.
Can you say icons? Icons. Mahal. Namahal. Ko kayong lahat. At wait. Ko kayong lahat at maganda. At mabaho. Ako. Wait. Did you make me say something stupid? What did she make me say?
Danny!
What?
Why did you say that?
Say what?
Danny, do you know how bad that is?
Sophia said
No
it.
more gens, no more aging. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not smelly.
I have to
to say that, right? It's just that. Yeah. Okay, you have all your lines.
Yeah.
For the host people, both of you have all your own line. Okay. And we'll see that that's you're going to.
Who do you think is the bravest in haunted house? Me. I think it's me. I think it's Sophia.
And you think it's Laura.
And
because I was in the front the whole time.
no, do you? Okay. You guys not remember the wait. Let me say the very first time we went to that haunted house, everybody kept pushing me in the front. To the front.
You crazy?
Girl, no! Say something, please.
You look.
Let me chat. What?
I remember I was the
First.
Nobody else remembers that, so you're like.
Show us your ending fairy.
You did not do that!
Sin City was made in
And it wasn't even my fault. She was like, you didn't put my laundry in the dryer. And she was like, Sophia, I told you to. I was like, girl, it's your laundry. And she was like, it's because I told. No, I said, do you want to dry your
She's gonna do it again.
I was so annoyed. Wait, fuck. No. sorry.
Gaming. 3, 2, 1.
PC gamer versus console gamer.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shit. Jet?
Okay, I'm
Gosh,
doing.
Overcooked will
You're still doing.
Overcooked will cook you. That's for sure. Oh,
Right?
it just gets so hard. I swear some of those timers go way too
Oh
fast.
my god, my dad has a seat. Oh my god. Yo, I'm sorry. That's. Whew. That's a little crazy. I'll be like, Dad, what happened? Woo! I hope you're okay. Wow. Okay.
중 목욕탕에 가서 등 밀어주고 싶은 멤버와 이유는요?
I think she's reading comments there.
I'm most
Megan.
comfortable with her, like.
Back?
Yeah.
What?
Daddy, do you know? Oh my God, that. Wait,
Trauma dumping them? It sounded like it. Oh.
Guys, I thought it was one of those big bugs again.
And it was on me.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
trying to
no.
nest in my hair.
There were
These
these
two
huge
bugs. I don't even know what kind of bug
They're
it was.
spiraling
It's like
over the bugs.
in my life.
It's an ancient.
It must have been traumatic.
Huge. It's literally ancient. Huge.
Ancient beetle, like a scarab?
Yeah, and it's like good luck. Well, like, don't we all come from that age? What? Huh? No, that bug. Because we're human, so. No, but that bug is just like.
I spilled Sophia's food on the floor.
Oh.
How did you hear that?
Did you pick it up?
No, not yet.
Why? Oh my god.
I'll get the chicken ready. Get the chicken prepared.
Oh, Wait, no.
With no spices on it?
Just focus on the skillet and the chicken.
I cannot
We're not gonna do it plain chicken.
I cannot cook chicken without spices.
I'm gonna repeat it.
Don't add the
Oh
seasoning
my
until later.
God.
I'm sorry, you guys. We're gonna have to spice this up.
No, guys.
No. Let's respect the process.
So just cook it for 5.
Oh my God. Nothing like some unseasoned chicken. Really get that chicken flavor.
We're in rehearsals, and I had such a hard time today. I don't know why.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yesterday and today, I've been so anxious for I have hypochondria, so I get anxious every now and then about like.
Sorry, let's stop.
Wait. It's like, why you're
Just
laughing?
laughed
I'm
at her.
suffering, and you're
Just laughed at her anxiety.
I have a sabotage. What? Sabotage?
Oh.
Hey, get away! Get away! Get away!
Stop
Stay violent.
Intrusive thoughts.
High five! No. Like, actually, like, you're not gonna get me.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Why did she do
Why
that?
did she do that?
Mother. Oh my god, she's coming.
She's coming. She's
She's
coming.
coming. She's coming. It was pretty loud. Yes. Did you guys hear her? Did you guys hear her?
Don't scream in hotels, guys. That was too loud.
You know, she was thinking about that, like, in the shower.
We're going to work out schedules, and I would love to have you guys join me for a live paranormal investigation.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually have a fun fact
What
for
does
you.
that?
What's
What
that?
does that entail? Like, what
Well,
do you
you want some
mean?
detail? Fair enough. Fair question. Basically, we find a haunted location, for example, a haunted house.
Yes, I
Like
see.
documented haunted, like the Queen Mary in Long Beach, for example.
Yes.
Everybody knows.
Yes. It'd be so much fun and terrifying at the same time.
3, 4. 3, 4. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, excellent, excellent edit. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. And if you're watching live, here's the link for the chat. There you go. Wow. So they have a lot of interesting interactions. Obviously, over time, they're probably going to get more and more comfortable with each other, which means the interactions are just going to get stranger and funnier and all that stuff. Like the amount of inside jokes is just going to be outrageous. So start paying attention now because it's only going to get worse. That's awesome. They're all very funny. Like they all have their own way about them and whatnot. It's fantastic. Truly. All right, let's pull up some information on KATSEYE. And the music is pretty dang good. I've heard a couple songs at this point. I've enjoyed it, what I've heard. KATSEYE reveal why it was weird to watch themselves in Netflix doc. Oh, God, that would be weird. That would be so strange. I can't even stand to watch myself or listen to myself. Like, it is... I don't know. You might experience this too if you ever record a video of your voice or, you know, record a video of yourself doing something. It's odd. It's very strange. Like it's seeing yourself through another perspective. And for some reason, that's always awkward. I don't know why. Maybe because we're just so used to, you know, our outward point of view that seeing us from like a side profile or something is just strange. Like, who is that? Where have all the girl groups gone? The U.S. was once ripe with iconic girl groups that shaped our culture. The legacy of the American girl group stretches back to the Supremes, which is Motown, and beyond. TLC and Destiny's Child dominated the 90s. Pussycat Dolls, Dandy Kane, and Dream soared in the 2000s. Just the tip of the iceberg. The last girl group to have a #1 song in the Billboard Hot 100 was Destiny's Child with Bootylicious in 2001. Dang. Wow. If you're not familiar, maybe you're too young, Destiny's Child was Beyonce's girl group, who later went on to some pretty decent fame, I would say. You know, just a little bit here and there. Might have heard of her, might have seen her concert, might have heard about her tour. Fifth Harmony is the last American girl group to reach the top 40 in 2016, bested by K-pop icons Blackpink a few times in the 2020s. So is the modern girl group dead or evolving? With the rising popularity of K-pop in the US and around the world, Korean labels began to notice the hole in the market. Thus, KATSEYE was born. Global Girl Group was put together via K-pop artist development methods through the Hybe and Geffen Records reality show The Debut, Dream Academy. That survival show was then turned into a Netflix doc, and fans were able to witness firsthand how hundreds of girls were whittled down to an all-star group of 6. Imagine having a Netflix doc about your messy inception or dressing as the Winx Club for Halloween, then strutting down the street in costume to Destiny Child Lose My Breath, or going on an international mall tour in 2024, or opening an awards show set in the LA Rams cheerleaders, with the LA Rams cheerleaders, in under a year together with just one EP under their belt. They've collaborated with artists like Ryan Tedder and Cashmere Cat, toured around the world, met icons like Usher, Ashley Park, Victoria Monet, and Anna Wintour, and have gone viral over and over again. There's clearly a millennial gay man or two in their corner. Out caught up with the girls ages 16 to 22 for a candid conversation about their first year as a group, lessons learned from the Netflix doc, touring, fans, responsibilities, their future, etc. Sophia, personally, I feel a difference between our fans who are there for us since the beginning of Dream Academy, voting for us to be in the group and everything, and the newer fans that are coming in. It's crazy how, because from both we get so much love, and it's always like an endless amount of overwhelming love, and there's this different connection. I feel like we see them a lot on Weverse, the fans that were there since the beginning and are always there protecting. I feel like they're the ones that we know will protect us. There's always the ones who do the fact checks and everything, because I feel like the documentary brings out a lot of assumptions and all that, or people asking a lot of questions. I feel like the ones that go, oh, I know, she's this girl, she's that girl. It's really nice to have people that, because you have my back. What? Like you're my girl. It's really that energy. They were there in the trenches. Sophia said, in the beginning, and now welcoming the new ones and bringing them in and just filling them in. It's so beautiful to see that, like how much they're committed to supporting us as icons. I think that's so beautiful. Like, all of us fangirls are fangirls because we became artists, so we get it. Laura said, they know all the lore, the KATSEYE iceberg. They know the bottom of the iceberg. They stayed. They made the iceberg. Did anything hit differently watching the documentary back? Laura said the whole experience hit very differently. This is not a good or bad thing, but the story was told differently than how we experienced it. Well, obviously, when you're doing a documentary, you're putting your life, I guess, in the hands of an editor, a director. They have a vision about what they want to put out, all that stuff. So it's never 100% how you would think it would go. It's very much like if you're the topic of a news article or something like that, it just depends on how the author wants to write the story, the article. They might have an angle that they're looking to hit, and you might not like that angle. There's things such as hit pieces, and, there's documentaries that support an idea for this, or they don't support an idea for that. Like, it's very subjective. Anybody looking at a documentary as fact, I would urge them to look up the definition of documentary. It was a different perspective, and sorry, I feel like we had to process it. We had a lot of emotions watching a show. It's not like a normal experience to watch yourself in that way, and I think we were watching ourselves from the perspective of other people, and this is how other people, see us, I'm assuming. But it was just really weird. We really had to help each other kind of get through that. It was definitely really difficult at the beginning, but it was also awesome. It was really hard for us to think in the beginning because it was just weird. It was something we'd never experienced before. We were hit with the wave of emotions. We always talked about how we felt like we were put back. Like watching the show, we were put back in that time. It felt like that version of ourselves. Sophia, I think it felt like during that time we were all under so much pressure and we were all very focused. So there was a lot of emotions that we had to sort of set aside and make room for our focus in the moment. To watch the documentary back again for all of us. I feel like seeing that whole scenario, each episode, seeing that image again kind of brought us back and kind of made us feel the emotions that we didn't get to feel in the moment. They were all heavy emotions. I found myself crying about something that I was trying to hold back. Got to relive it. Wondered if you had a message to the fans about the relationship between all the girls during the experience. Daniela said, during training, we all had a deep, like sisterhood connection. We really looked out for each other and still talk to some of them to this day. We're always just looking out for each other. Megan said, adding on, we did have such a sisterhood because it's kind of inevitable. We would see them every single day for this amount of hours, and this experience that we all went through was so unique. None of us has ever done that before. It was like going in for like months, building up to a year and a half, and then it turned into a competition. We all bonded with like our stress. We were all really, really there for each other. Who are your favorite girl groups? Sophia said Pussycat Dolls. Lara said Destiny Child. Oh, Spice Girls. Sophia said Fifth Harmony, I think was one of my biggest. Megan said I love Blackpink. Lara said Megan loves Blackpink. Okay, so that apparently is definitely a thing. Daniela said I was such a boy group stan growing up. I loved One Direction, the Jonas Brothers. They had a show? The Jonas Brothers? Daniela said yes. Jonas. Watch the shows. Nick was my first crush, literally. I was like 5 years old. Megan said I'm like really young. I learned about Nick Jonas through Jumanji. Manon said, what? Laura said, that was like 2 years ago. Daniela said, that is such a bold statement. Megan apologized. Daniela said, I become just a girl when I see them. Like I fold in half. It's crazy. Like I'm just like, oh my God. You performed at the Mall of America earlier this year, and something about a mall tour feels very 90s. It does. Early 2000s. Yeah, absolutely. Considering the fact that I would assume most people don't go to malls at this point. Certainly Mall of America is a little different. It's like a tourist attraction because it's literally the largest mall in America or the U.S. I went to a mall not that long ago, maybe a couple months ago, and it was so strange. It like took me back to like when I was in high school and middle school and even before that. And I was just like, wow, it's such a cool space. You're outside technically as in outside of your house, but you're inside shopping. Like it's got everything. It's got a food court. It's got stores of every kind that you can imagine. But it's all air conditioned or nice. It's just a nicer space. You're not dealing with the sun and all that stuff. It's just a great I got nothing going on today. Let me just go here and I could do whatever I want. I could buy stuff. I could have some sort of experience. I can eat some interesting food or something like that. Like I could just browse, just window shop, as they say. Like it's a little of everything. And some malls, most malls actually probably have a movie theater attached. Maybe you could see a movie, something like that. Like it is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. But yeah, it's just not part of my daily routine or weekly routine or monthly routine at this point. Rocco shared some photos of Mall of America on the Discord a few times. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. It's massive. Massive. I've never been, but I've definitely heard about it. Lady Gaga performed at IKEA one time. Manon said, IKEA? Fifth Harmony performed at a Sam's Club in Houston. What? For those of you wondering, Sam's Club is basically Walmart. Like a big grocer. Warehouse store. Laura said, Sam's Club is crazy. Yeah, that is wild. But then again, it is a large space, so kind of makes sense, I guess. Artists don't want to start from that point of entry anymore. What was that experience like? Manon said, okay at first. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, perform? I was a little hesitant because I didn't know the whole lore behind it and how groups and artists back in the day would do that all the time. But once I informed myself about it, I was like, this is iconic. I saw so many people online being like, thank you for bringing us outside. We're so excited. And the fans loved it. Honestly, I had no idea they still did mall tours. Like, what? I guess I don't really keep up with malls at all. Like, they exist, I guess. I went to one, not that long ago. It seemed pretty full. Like, there were quite a few empty stores as well. Very Robin Sparkles, indeed. Indeed, How I Met Your Mother. It was a great one. Let's Go to the Mall. It's a great song. I don't know. There was a lot of stores that were pretty empty or, for rent or whatever, which is sad. That's like the start of the death of a mall. But there were still a lot of people in there and a lot of things to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm too into online shopping, I suppose. You know, Amazon became huge, and then it just kind of forced a lot of people to stay inside, I guess. Sophia, one of the things that stuck with me was like they told us how when we perform at these malls, especially in states like Minnesota, these are where people don't usually get these kinds of things. True. That is true. Usually in like big sporting arenas in major cities or casino resorts, they sometimes get some pretty decent entertainment. But yeah, it usually in a lot of states they don't really see a lot of big acts. That's what really struck us because it was like, yeah, we got to reach the fans who aren't able to come over to LA and be at the SoFi Stadium. Yeah, absolutely. Going to these places and really showing the fans that we want to go to you. We want to meet you. Yeah, absolutely. There is tons of people that don't live in LA, New York, London, whatever. There's people all over the place. And there's a lot of money to be had there if you're a group. Do you feel responsibilities or pressure as a global girl group? Manon said, we all just feel a great sense of responsibility to really represent our different cultures. And stick to it, not let anyone tone that down. We really want to be an example. Laura said, we do like almost everything we can. We do like almost everything we can to incorporate our culture, even in the tiniest little ways, in our outfits. Manon's waist beads, my bindi, even like Megan wears red a lot. We incorporate those things. This idea of a global girl group is one of the first times it's actually happening. It can be difficult at times because we're such a hybrid group between a bunch of different cultures. Even when it's difficult to really make it happen and be able to incorporate our cultures, we fight for it because it's super, super important to us. I mean, if you think about it, it gives them an opportunity to reach just an insane amount of people because you have a little bit of everything, right? But it can also be difficult because obviously you have different cultures there. You have different people, and some people might not be into that, which is totally fine. Or some people might really love it because they get to see, someone whose culture is close to theirs or maybe exactly theirs. So it just depends on your point of view. Sophia, representing the Philippines to me has always been one of the top things in my mind in anything that I do. I also have so much pride where I come from, and I realized how much pride I had just by how me as a little girl, I kept trying to find that representation every single time. You have one EP out, SIS, Soft is Strong, and fans are clamoring for more. Will your release schedule be more like a K-pop group or a Western group? That's a good question. Are you going to be like Stray Kids? Or are you going to be like, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Who am I thinking of? Where people are just like, next album? Music? Anything? Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean. Are you going to be like Stray Kids? Or are you going to be like Frank Ocean? Where people are just like, can we get something, please? Manon said, we'll see. With our sound and everything, we're just exploring, experimenting, different things. We listen to the fans a lot. We do what they want because they are, the reason why we're here. So we want to satisfy them, make them happy. Laura said, we want to do something new because we're combining two sides of music. We'll find something in the middle ground. Well, if you're at all used to K-pop schedules, you're probably going to be wanting. You're going to be left wanting unless they start churning it out. So that's kind of interesting. How are they going to bridge that gap? What are the biggest lessons you've learned over the last year? Yoon Shae said, be confident. That makes sense. She's young, right? Confidence grows. Manon said, Yoon Shae learned a whole new language. Dang. Yoon Shae said, I learned so fast, so much English from our members. Daniela said, to add on, definitely being confident is super important. You have to fake it till you make it. Absolutely. Even if you don't feel confident, fake it. And honestly, it's helped me so much. We're kind of like perfectionists in a way, so I'm a perfectionist. I'm so hard on myself, but it's okay to mess up. We're human. Everyone laughs. Megan said, something I've learned, especially being in KATSEYE and like being in public, is to avoid and not let the hate or negativity online get to me or get to us. I think it was such a huge thing to always check about what people were saying. There was so much positivity, but it's also hard when you're seeing so much positivity and there's like one hate comment and you're like hyper fixated on it because it stands out. That's true. If every comment is positive and there's one comment that's like needles, it's going to stick out to you. Like you immediately see it. I feel like we all had our own journey with letting the hate get to us way more than the positivity for me, especially or specifically. I just had to completely let go of everything because I would get so fixated and then I'll dig myself into a hole and then it would make it worse. Yeah, that is, I'm not surprised. That is something that you just have to deal with. You know, everybody's nice until there's a critic, you know, that is just a part of it. I will say the Todd Reacts community has been overwhelmingly positive. Positive. It's amazing. I love this community. Boy, I'm sure you've seen other ones where it's pretty gross. So I am forever grateful. Laura, I have one as well. I feel like we learned how to build this bubble around us as a group and not let anything get between us. That is super important, especially when we got picked to be KATSEYE. I think that we put a lot of work in to really get to know each other and get to a place where we can genuinely trust each other with anything. Yeah, absolutely. That's huge. Huge, especially as a group. You gotta stick together. Group name meaning, KATSEYE is a gemstone that is iridescent in color. Different colors within the gemstone represent the uniqueness of each member. Icons, of course, is the fandom name, which is brilliant. Truly brilliant. Like, that is such a smart idea for fandom. Sophia, first place. Oh, I forgot this was a competition, so there were placements. Interesting. I wonder if Sophia ever thinks about that, like, I got first. How could you not? How could you not? Chef of the group. Appeared in a 2022 episode of Family Feud Philippines. I absolutely love Family Feud. She and Yunche are both night owls. Same. We got Manon, 6th place. Born in Zurich, Switzerland. Fan of Billie Eilish. Role model is Beyonce. Songwriter since she was 5. Allergic to strawberries. Dang, that's so bad. I don't know if I could make it. Strawberries are just so good. They're so good. Oh, nature's candy. Daniela, 3rd place. Nicknamed Danny. Huge fan of Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert. Placed 10th in the 13th season of So You Think You Can Dance. 2nd in Super Kids Europe. Participated in the 8th season of America's Got Talent. She was all over the place. That's amazing. Would love to collaborate with Beyonce, Shakira, Rosalia, Rihanna, TXT, BTS, Doja Cat, Playboi Carti. Lara, 2nd place. Older sister's also a singer. Produces music, enjoys fashion. Megan, 5th place. From Honolulu, Hawaii. Loves mathematics. See, that's where we differ. I hate mathematics. This site is notoriously patchy on accuracy. That's true. That is true. I can see the comments forming in people's minds right now. That's not true. Where'd you get that site? It happens. It happens. This site is very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. We got Yoon Shea, 4th place. Wow, she placed 4th. It's pretty impressive. Very impressive for her age. Role models, Blackpink's Jennie and BTS. BTS was the reason she got into K-pop and inspired to pursue K-pop. That's so cool. I love the fact that, you know, groups, singers, songwriters, whatever, inspire other people to do it. And that's how we've gotten so many amazing musical artists, movie actors, everything. Like, everyone is inspired by somebody. And it just kind of builds from there. So it's just like, I wonder, it's very much like the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, where it's like, this person was inspired by this person, which inspired this person, which inspired this person. You just think back on that like trajectory. And you're like, wow, this one person probably inspired 8 different people. It's kind of crazy. Who is your cat's eye bias? Let me know. Let me know down below in the comments. Who is your favorite cat's eye member? Person said, why I think K-pop stans are apprehensive or don't like KATSEYE. Disclaimer, I've been a K-pop stan since 2016. I followed KATSEYE since DA, Dream Academy. I grew up in the USA. This is all generally speaking, so read with nuance. This is not to hate on any idol groups in particular, but more so to address the current state of many people's just dissatisfaction with the industry. The reason I'm putting this out there is because of the uptick in snarky comments made about KATSEYE. Such comments are along the lines of, why are they on Inkigayo if they're not K-pop? I have no idea what that is. Some sort of show, platform maybe. Icon said they're not K-pop. Why are they on Weekly Idol? They seem like mean girls. They're so fake and mean, etc., etc. The latter 2 statements were circulating even before the Netflix docu dropped, when they were gearing up for debut. Looked like you'd see a group picture of the girls on social media were ready with the mean girl accusations. I don't speak for all icons, plus vice versa, and I know what people say online aren't necessary reflections of their idols in real life. Number 1, KATSEYE are popular in both Western and K-pop music industry. Whether they acknowledge it or not, K-pop stans have always sought Western attention for their idols, as idols do themselves. Well, business-wise, it makes sense, right? It's more people to buy the album, more people to see them on tour. Like, it makes sense that you would, if you're a fan of a group, you want everybody to like them, or as many people as possible to like them. Some people might be a little bit more protectionist and like, no, I like them, we don't need anybody else. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't really care about anybody else. But I would assume most people are like, yeah, I would love to see the group that I love blow up and become worldwide. Like there's very few artists that are completely worldwide. Like everybody knows their name. Like quote unquote everybody. You know, if they're obviously paying attention and part of society and whatnot. Like a name that comes to mind there is Michael Jackson. Most people know who Michael Jackson was. Certainly an old name, but was definitely worldwide famous. Elvis Presley. That dude was huge worldwide. Certainly a name that comes to mind is the Beatles. Beatles were a worldwide act. A lot of people loved them. So, do you want to see, you know, the group that you really, really enjoy, you love, you stan them, get worldwide acclaim? Absolutely. Absolutely. Biggest groups of the past decade that helped get the industry there, BTS, Blackpink, Twice, etc., hold a much coveted and aspirational position, but those groups took time. KATSEYE were able to objectively succeed and leave somewhat of an impression on culture. Number one, so not only do they appeal to K-pop fans, but they've caught the attention of the general public everywhere. They have K-pop idols and Western celebrities alike dancing to Touch, meeting the girls. They're on McCountdown and GMA, Good Morning America, I think. This happened within such a short period of time. When Debut came out, people wanted this song to flop so bad, and yet it's not the best song, but K-pop fans were preying on their downfall, which happens to most groups at the start, but I digress. There are promotions people have so badly wanted for their idols, but sometimes their faves fall short of the goals, which is fine. Number two, KATSEYE are more relatable. This mostly pertains to fans who also have been the ones perpetuating. Wow, let's get that word right. Most of the mean girl hate I've seen. Fans want their idols to dress according to the trends, post current memes, act goofy on lives. They want their idol to feel like a real friend. Parasocial, I believe. KATSEYE have given them all the above. When I watch a KATSEYE live, it gives me the same vibes of when I FaceTime my friends. They speak the way my friends do, and I do in real life. They've addressed controversies through memes. They've sworn and yelled at each other on lives. Point is, these girls perceptively have more freedom, and with that, they seem more authentic. However, as relatable as they are, they still mention a cool or it girl, maintain a cool or it girl persona, and they're pretty. Well, that is subjective. That is subjective. I think they remind people of the popular girls in high school, maybe, who may or may not have been nice in their experience, but usually when idols are reminiscent of that, fans either project their insecurities onto the idol or try not to seem jealous and put up the front with calling them mean girls. Female K-pop idols are no stranger to this. Jennie, Wonyoung, Irene, like it literally is the embodiment of, oh, pretty girl, let's hate on her meme. And KATSEYE being of many different ethnicities, with three of them being American nationality-wise, drives that point home even more with fans. What is an fan? International fan? Is that what that means? Did Apple make it? fan? It's a smart fan. I can't really say I've gone to school with someone who's like Wonyoung, but I've definitely gone to school with people who look like Daniela or Lara or Megan. Think about the way fans communicate with American Canadian K-pop idols. Fans are more likely to see them as a friend compared to their Asian-born raised members. And that lends these particular idols to insults because fans think, this idol is my friend, so I'm going to joke with them I'm going to joke with them as such. Same goes for KATSEYE, but the gag is they all speak English and most of the members were raised outside of Asia, but such insults are coming from non-fans. Number three, KATSEYE have good promo and are talented. No groups are 100% perfect, duh, but in their respective categories, these girls are insanely talented when it comes to vocals, dance, stage presence. Yeah, from what I've seen in the guide, they do seem extremely well polished. Like the dancing is incredible for quite a few of them. Singing sounds pretty good for quite a few of them. Like they are pretty well tuned. Heavy on the vocals, I'd argue that they outshine a lot of this new wave of K-pop idols. Hell, even established idols, and that makes people feel threatened. Why though? Let's chat about parasocial dynamics another day. When there's fan wars occurring, people turn to bad vocals as a gotcha when it comes to striking the enemy down. Obviously, KATSEYE haven't been around that long, but with what evidence we do have of their talent, it speaks for itself. Even the girls who didn't grow up with a performance background have shown that they worked hard, and there's no bad performance videos of them out there. Oh boy. Now you're going to have people watching just to see and hope for a bad performance video just to continuously post it. Oh, God. That's terrible. As mentioned, the Cats were on American TV. They've also snagged a feature in LA Times, have been on Fashion Week, and again are seen as celebrities, e.g. Olivia Rodrigo. Fans of fans have been dying to see their own idols with. For K-pop groups to be able to accomplish all that takes time, even if they're from a Big Four company. KATSEYE did that within the first month of their debut, which aggravates people. Well, I mean, okay. It's different. If, they are a global girl group, but it was an American show, so obviously it's going to be much easier to get on American television and hang out with American celebrities. Like, that is, obvious, right? So you would think it would take more time to establish an Asian presence because they started over here or they were featured over here first. So if they're not getting on shows or, it took them a while to get on shows over there, that would make sense. Like, clearly, if you start a K-pop group in Korea, it's going to take a little time to get to the West. Like, that is just a fact. If not geographically, it literally takes time to travel. It's just going to take time to catch on across the globe. Does that not make sense? Like, that makes perfect sense to me. TLDR, to put it bluntly, KATSEYE have what people want their idols but haven't gotten for them. Be it global recognition, cultural contribution, e.g. touch dance, good promo, relatability. They are able to contribute to the K-pop scene without actually being labeled as such, thus garnering attention from the general public, especially those who dislike K-pop already. It's like finding out the popular and pretty girl at school is also nice and funny and talented. Low-key, it's also xenophobia, as in why the West accepts KATSEYE more, which is not to take away from the racism, anti-blackness, colorism the girls have individually faced since their discography is entirely in English. They all speak English, and they're marketed not as K-pop, so Western media, consequently, will want to pay attention to them. Well, let's also realize that, yes, if your discography is entirely in English, or it is in English and they speak English, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier to do a interview. So that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Hey. Personally, I haven't vibed to their music so far, saying this as a Filipino because one would assume that I'd support them because one of the members is Filipino. But I'm not writing them off yet. They did some promo in the Philippines recently, and they seem like a fun bunch. I'll wait for their next song. Most of their fans are still K-pop stans, so I don't think the premise of this post is true. Yeah, I mean, it is... At the end of the day, it is based in K-pop. Like, that's how they were forming it. Like, this is not... I don't think anything of what they're doing is how groups are formed in the West, like, at all. So it is formed in the basis of K-pop. So it makes sense that K-pop fans would like them, or fans of K-pop would like them. The songs they've released so far just don't do it for me. It's really not that serious. There you go. Comment removed by moderator. What the heck was that? Really, a lot of my army moots love these girls. Maybe it's just jealous aunties, as always. I also think K-pop fans need to stop comparing their accomplishments, opportunities with K-pop groups. They're literally based out of LA. While their training process, songs, choreography may feel like that of a K-pop group, that's where the similarities end. True. That is true. Being based out of Los Angeles is a huge step up. Huge. At the same time, I've noticed people, including their fandom, be upset that they're promoting in South Korea or collaborating with K-pop artists. Like, they're still a group co-managed by the biggest K-pop company. Of course they're going to make use of that. Well, yeah, I mean, Hybe, I think they're called. They're going to do whatever they can to make this the biggest group of all time. Like, they want money. And they will do whatever it takes to get said money. So, of course, they're going to have them work with K-pop artists and collaborate and all that stuff. And it just makes sense. This is not related, but it's kind of insane how much one song can do for you. Their debut EP, in my opinion, was a little weak considering how talented they are, and Touch really is the only standout song for me. I hope Hybe Geffen don't get complacent and start giving them generic-sounding songs when they literally have such amazing singers and dancers on a team. KATSEYE is based in the US and sings in English mostly, so they're not a K-pop group. And K-pop fans are fans of ... K-pop, which KATSEYE is not. So what's the problem if K-pop fans don't like them? Ooh, here we go. Devil's advocate. We like this. We like a little devil's advocacy. It's a bit like why K-pop fans are not a fan of Ariana Grande. Ooh, Ariana catching a stray. They aren't even meant to be perceived as a K-pop group, so I don't know why we all have to be so fixated over them. They're a lot like XG in that regard, not a K-pop group, but may have some similarities, but in the end, not K-pop. Because they're a Western group, of course, they're all, by default, get more exposure in the West. Yeah, absolutely. Where you are from, you are going to get the most exposure. Like, that seems like a no-brainer to me. That's a duh. I don't know who's not expecting that to happen. Good for them. Yeah, exactly. And there are other international artists that have promoted in Inkigayo, I think, etc. Yosobi comes to mind. Some K-pop fans overreact to everything. They need to get a life. TLDR, it's understandable that their promotions, etc. are different because they are a Western group. This should be a non-issue for K-pop fans, but they can be oversensitive and butthurt. Edit, they are a Western group and should be treated as such. And in the end, even K-pop fans' opinions on them should really be a non-factor and should not matter. Interesting take. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't classify them as K-pop. I would say their style is K-pop, like it is based in K-pop, but that doesn't make them K-pop. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Like, are they based in Korea? No, they are not. Do you have to be based in Korea to be K-pop? Some would say yes. Some would say no. I don't know. The only thing that really matters here, as with everything, is if you enjoy their music. That's it. Like, do you like it? Do you like a song of theirs? You don't have to be a stan or a fan to enjoy a song of theirs. I think the Touch song is total earworm. I think Gnarly is total earworm. Would I say I'm a fan of KATSEYE? Like a stan? No. Like, no. If I like two songs, probably wouldn't call myself a fan. Do I enjoy those songs? I do. I like them. See, this is the problem. I don't know the line between fan / stan / I just like a couple of their songs. Like, I do not know the line. So this person kind of sounds like that, where they're just like, you don't need to be a fan. And if you're a fan, great. You know? It's not like what they're doing is revolutionary. They are using Eastern and Western advertising avenues, all the while gearing their music for streamability. I really dislike people discrediting others for not vibing with them based on the doc and how they act on their content. If people think they are forced, then it's not a, quote, you're just jealous because they are pretty and relatable thing. Like, it just doesn't feel right that I see people either calling racism or elitism for disliking KATSEYE and their music. It's not that big, bro. People can just dislike them or their music with full ability to grow with them as they release more things. It's not a big conspiracy. Boy, this is probably the most level-headed take. That's probably the best take in this thread. Pretty much. Yeah. They're literally a product of an East and West collab. One big collab. So, you know, whether you like them for that reason doesn't mean much. Whether you hate them for that reason doesn't mean much. Do you like the songs? Do you like the music? Do you not like the music? That's what matters. The rest of it, I mean, who really cares? Who really cares? Just like the music, and if you don't like the music. So to sum up your entire post in one word, jealousy. No. 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 No, I don't think it's jealousy. I really don't. Popular in both, yeah, because they come from East and West music industry. They're literally made for that. So, KATSEYE are more relatable. I don't think that's a thing. I really don't. I think they're relatable for people that are in their situation, you know? Like, I can't relate to anyone who's a celebrity. I can't relate to anyone who's, you know, some multimillionaire, billionaire, or whatever. Like, that's not relatable. How they act, maybe, personality-wise. But other than that, that's where it stops. KATSEYE have good promo and are talented. Well, yeah. One of the biggest K-pop labels, and certainly one of the biggest American labels, got together and put together a competition. So, of course, they're going to have good promo, and they have international promo immediately. Immediately. I would say they are extremely talented. Extremely talented. Sophia and Manan of KATSEYE, who they are, and when no one's watching. Wow. Okay. Strip away the spotlight. What's left? Oh, gosh. Get out of here. Part of a global phenomenon. Intimate conversation. Two open up about the quiet resets, unseen sacrifices, private fears that follow them, even into the spotlight. What's one moment for the past year that no one saw but meant everything to you? Sophia said, something about me is I used to walk a lot before I moved to LA to be in the group, and now I kind of do it more. I just find a space where I can be by myself and turn everything off. I either listen to music or have none at all. Love those memes that are like, oh my God, what dinosaur is this? But it's actually a butterfly. That kind of thing. It's so little and you're just like, this is so stupid. But I feel like these moments where I actually sit and take it in, you kind of see how big the world is and how small you really are. That's nice. That's a good mentality to have. Kind of escape the limelight and whatnot. Kind of recenter yourself. Touch grass. Yep. Manan said, the first thing that comes to mind is I was able to buy my mom a really, really nice gift. Something she's never, ever received in her whole life. She gave me a call and was sobbing on the phone. Just saying, this is insane. She was so proud of me, and I was crying too because I was just so happy that I'm finally in a position where I can do this for her. That moment really hit. It was kind of like, damn, I made it. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Certainly. Inner fear or insecurity they had to fight through. Sophia, you know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of insecurities people have, especially for us being in the spotlight, having a lot of eyes on us, are actually things people love about us. It's a common thing. Where something you love most about someone can also end up being something that bothers them. That is so true. That is so true. The relatable thing might be an accidental bias, like they're speaking English and an average American would find that more relatable. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And by the way, relatable is so personal. Like, there's a million things that could be relatable to anyone. Manan said, honestly, an insecurity of mine was always my smile because I have a little tooth gap. Even before I became a trainee, I was like, the first thing I'm going to do is fix my teeth. It's like that Cardi B lyric. Got a bag, fix my teeth or whatever. I didn't smile through. I just got Invisalign. No, but honestly, I always smile or laugh. I used to laugh like this, covers mouth, and now I feel like the Invisalign truly, honestly, has given me so much more confidence in my smile that insecurity's gone. After KATSEYE's success, Hybe Geffen launches talent search for second girl group starting in Japan. Look at that. J-pop. Interesting. Interesting. Boy, they're really taking over, huh? Second global girl group. Boy, this is going to become a thing, isn't it? Very interesting. World Scout the final piece, with Japanese auditions already underway as of a couple days ago. That is interesting. Oh my gosh, I just had a thought. Now think about the competition between not just KATSEYE and K-pop, and all the different groups, all the different acts. Now you're going to have multiple global girl groups to compete against. That's going to be insane. Wow. Which one's going to make it? Which one's going to be most popular? Is KATSEYE going to get it because they're the oldest? You know, they're formed first? Or is some group from Japan just going to become massive? Like, who knows? That is going to be very interesting to see. First round of auditions for the new girl group has kicked off in Japan. The Japan-based auditions target women and non-binary individuals aged 15 to 24 through nationwide auditions running from August 6th through September 22nd. Selected candidates will undergo training in Japan from October through December, followed by an LA-based training ahead of a US debut in 2026. Oh my gosh. This is so like calculated. They're like, okay, we're going to take this talent from Japan, train them up, and then we're going to take them from Japan, put them in LA, and then get them introduced to the US audience. Like, this is so calculated. Selection process involves document review, 3 rounds of Tokyo-based screenings, and final judging in the US. So the question is this. Will J-pop fans go, they're not J-pop? Or are they going to be K-pop based? I am so lost right now. Like, are J-pop fans going to be like, nah, we don't claim them? According to the upcoming show's website, a top-tier scouting team with a proven track record of discovering global stars such as BTS will come to Japan to hold a nationwide large-scale audition. Website for Hybe and Geffen partnership stated that only one person will be selected from the Japan leg of auditions. Oh, okay. Scouting project that is attracting attention from all over the world has been launched to find the one person who will inspire the world. Okay, so they're going to do it in multiple different countries? That's interesting. Whoa. Good grief. Hey. Who knows where this is going? This is, they definitely found what they were looking for in KATSEYE. So maybe they're like, all right, KATSEYE's been a success. Let's do it over. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get multiple big groups. Because obviously it's good for them. It's ticket sales, it's tours, it's all that stuff, merch. It's so interesting. All right, let's move on to the last video of the day. It is PondPhuwin being situationship goals, which is such a funny title. All right, got it moved over. Let's do it.
แต่ปอนก็คือเป็นเพื่อนร่วมงานแล้วทีนี้เป็นเพื่อนสนิทด้วยคือจริงๆแล้วถึงบอกมันยากอ่ะพี่มันเป็นแบบมันไม่ใช่แฟนมันไม่ใช่เพื่อนแบบมันจะเรียกว่าเพื่อนก็ได้แต่มันก็ไม่ใช่เพื่อน 100% หรอก
ตอนแรกมันจะไปเซอร์ไพรส์แต่ว่า
You see the quote again?
การที่ไม่คาดคิดคือว่าอยู่ๆเขาจะไปพัทยา
เลยนะตอนนั้นโดยที่ตอนแรกเราคาดไว้ว่าเขาน่าจะกลับบ้านดังนั้นถ้าเขาไปพัทยาเนี่ยเขาไม่กลับบ้านใช่ก็เลยต้องเปลี่ยนใช่ครับผมก็เลยแบบโทรไปเลยแล้วบอกว่ามึงกูยอมแพ้แล้วมึงกลับบ้านมาเถอะคนถึงแล้ว
That is such a wild amount of microphones. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's wild. It's a bear cake.
ผมบอกเลยนะว่าเมื่อวานเนี้ยคือผมก็ไม่รู้เลยหรอกทีนี้มันเริ่มจากน้องชายมาบอกว่าพี่บอลกลับบ้านเมื่อไหร่วันนี้เขากลับบ้านนะเพราะว่าเรียนเสร็จแล้วสักพักหนึ่งคุณยายทักมาบอกบอลอาม่ามีเรื่องจะคุยด้วยรีบกลับมาได้ไหมอาม่ามีเรื่องอยากคุยด้วยหน่อยถ้าเป็นอาม่าพี่นะพี่กับน้องพี่ขนลุกเลยผมก็เลยแบบแต่ว่าคือผมมาอ่านไลน์อาม่าหลังจากสไลด์ไปแล้วผมก็เลยโทรหาอาม่าบอกว่าอ๋อก็ภูวินก็จะมาสไพรส์
Oh no. Grandma spilling the beans. Oh no.
Boys, he's a gentleman. Got love struck, went straight to my head. Got love sick all over my bed. Love to think you'll never forget. We'll pay the price.
เขางอนผมฮะผมก็งอนเขานิดนึงเหมือนกันเพราะว่า
ไม่นิดหรอก
เพราะว่าคือเขาไม่คุยกับผมไงผมไม่รู้เขางอนผมแต่สุดท้ายแล้วเขาก็งอนผมโอเคผมใจอ่อนเลยแล้วคืนนั้นทักไปบอกว่าเป็นไรหรือเปล่าโกรธอะไรก็พูดเขาก็บอกว่ามีแคร์มากนะ มีแคร์มากนะแต่ว่าก็ไม่พูดดีกว่าคนนั้นขวาไม่รู้เป็นไรนะฮะ
คนที่รู้เรื่องทุกอย่างไม่ได้พูด
คุณไม่รู้หรอกเรื่องนี้คุณไม่รู้หรอก
อย่าพูดดีกว่า
แล้วปกติคืองอนกันบ่อยไหมคะ
จริงๆแล้วผมรู้สึกว่าเป็นครั้งแรกของผมนะที่ผมเห็นเขางอนโหรู้สึกแบบเปิดประสบการณ์ใหม่เหมือนกันเพราะว่าคือเห็นเป็นคนนิ่งๆอ่ะไม่อยากเชื่อว่าจะมีมุมแบบมุมน้อยใจอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วย
เคยเห็นโหมดนี้
ไม่เคยเห็นเลยครับโหน้อยใจจริงนะไม่คุยด้วยเลยตอนนั้นอ่ะ
แล้วพอแบบเห็นเป็นไงคะ
เห็นแล้วตอนแรกเราก็เหมือนกับจะน้อยใจกลับว่าแบบว่าทำไมเราไปทำอะไรผิดเขาไม่คุยด้วยแต่สุดท้ายแล้วก็โอเคพอเขาพูดว่าแบบน้อยใจแบบโดนเทอะไรก็โอเครู้สึกแบบหายเลยแบบก็ง้อครับผม
แล้วปกติแล้วง้อเขาด้วยอะไร
come on now
บ้างครับแต่นี่เขาเคยมีครั้งหนึ่งผมงอนผมแบบไม่คุยกับผมเลยวันหนึ่งเรื่องอะไรก็มีครั้งหนึ่งใช่ไหมครับคือตอนนั้นอ่ะเหมือนเขาจะชวนไปเที่ยวอะไรอย่างนี้แต่ว่าผมแบบไม่ค่อยสบายอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วแบบว่าแบบไม่ได้ไปแล้วแต่แล้วก็งงว่าแบบเฮ้ยเป็นไรวะทำไมอยู่ดีๆก็ไม่ตอบ
ที่บอกเล่าให้หมดเล่าให้หมดเล่าแล้วไม่อยากจะเล่าให้หมด
เล่าให้หมดเขาบอกว่าเขาไม่สบายก็เลยบอกว่าไม่ไปไม่แล้วยังไงต่อ
จริงผม
เล่าให้หมดการเล่าให้หมด
คุณเล่าดีกว่าผมรู้สึกแย่จังเลย
ผมชวนเขาไปที่หนึ่งมา 3-4 รอบแล้วเพลินอันเนี้ยเขาคอนเฟิร์มแล้วผมก็ถามมา 2-3 รอบแล้วว่าไปแน่นะ
แล้วเราก็เตรียมตัวไว้แล้ว
ใช่
สุดท้ายเขาก็เทเราเลย
โอ้ย
ไอ้ไม่สบายเข้าใจไม่ได้ว่าอะไร
อุ้ยงอนจริงอีกแล้วเนี่ยงอนอีกแล้วเนี่ย
งอนจริง
งอนอีกแล้วเนี่ยโกรธอีกแล้วเนี่ย
งอนจริง
ต้องงอนแล้วตั้งไหนโกรธเขาได้ยังไงที่เขามานั่น
ตอนแรกก็จำได้ว่าตอนนั้นอ่ะคือเราจะไปถ่ายวันต่อไปถ่ายปฏิบัติบ้านต่อตอนนั้นใช่ไหมครับคือผมมาเจอเขาอีกวันหนึ่งอะไรเงี้ยโอ้โหนั่งแต่งหน้าอยู่ยิ่งเลยไม่พูดเลยคือเดินคือผมก็ไม่ยอมมองแล้วเราก็ไม่กล้าคุยกันเราก็รู้สึกได้ว่าเขาเหมือนเขาโกรธนะ
เวลาในใจผมก็คือผมมาถึงก่อนเนี่ยผมนั่งแต่งหน้าอยู่ผมก็รู้ว่าเขาเดินมาเขาจะมาทักไม่เข้าใจผิดก็คือเข้าใจกันเองว่า
ต่างคนต่างไม่อยากคุยกันเลยไม่ใช่ผมก็ตลอดเป็นไรก็มอง
Communication is so hard. Oh my gosh. You think we'd be good at it? It's one of the most difficult things.
เราก็พออยู่ว่าแล้วเมื่อไหร่มันจะทักสวัสดี
ที่ได้ชัดเลยครับตอนเย็นหลังจากเลิกกองแล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ยผมก็มันก็ชวนถ่ายรูปสักวันนึงผมก็พรุ่งนี้ไปกี่โมงก็เดินไปก็เดินไปแล้วผมก็เอาแล้วโกรธแต่ว่าทานข้าวไปเดินทางไป
1 ปีผ่านไป
It's real. I have proof. I got the receipts.
ต้องออกกองกูถึงจะลากมึงมาพอเดียมได้พูดได้เหรอ
现在小面包说就是
พูดได้ครับ
ผม解释一下刚才他做什么动作
พูดได้มันก็คือการแบบล้อผมแต่ว่ามันอาจจะแต่มันไม่ขำ
ผู้明来解释一下
ใช่ใช่
你做的动作是什么
ผมเล่นเป็นเขาครับ
就是他在学
เล่นเป็นเขา
เป็นผมตอนไหนครับ
什么时候的小面包呢
พูดได้ใช่
พูดได้เลยครับ
เป็นเขาตอนเมาครับผมเขาตอนเมาเขาตอนเมาชอบโทรมาตอนเมาเชี่ยกูรักมึงมากด้วย
I'm getting a lot of calls right now. Hold on a second. Let me.
ตอนเมา
Good grief! What is happening? Something happening or
บาง
something?
ครั้งจะโทรมาบางครั้งจะพิมพ์มาในไลน์แล้วพอในไลน์ปุ๊บบางครั้งผมไม่ว่างตอบอย่างเงี้ยเนี่ยเขียนมาซ้ำเพิ่มมากเฮ้ยแต่มึงไม่ตอบกูวะ
โอเคเดี๋ยวพี่แปลง
Oh.
บอกว่าแต่นี่รู้หมดนะบางทีแบบว่าจะไม่ต้องคุยกันแต่แบบมองหน้าก็รู้แล้วว่าคิดอะไรอยู่เหนื่อยไหมรู้เลยว่าเหนื่อยอันเนี้ยคือโอเค
So just a side note here, there was apparently a event, a not so good event, a mass event, if you get what I'm getting at a local store. So my family is trying to see if I'm alive. I just told them I am. So that was my looking away from the screen for a little bit.
โอเคไม่พอใจอันนี้รู้เลย
All is well.
อันไหนแฮปปี้รู้เหมือนกันที่เราสองคนจะมีความสามารถพิเศษคือพอมารู้จักกันมานานเราจะรู้เลยว่าไม่ต้องพูดก็รู้ว่าคิดอะไรอยู่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยสมมติว่าคนนี้แบบเหนื่อยมาจากการทำงานเราจะรู้เขาแล้วเราก็จะให้สเปซกัน
ปกติเขาก็จะมาแบบก็สวิตบ้างเมื่อแบบกินน้ำไหมเอานู่นเอานี่ไหมเดี๋ยวหยิบให้
เขาบอกว่าปอนบูวินคู่นี้รู้ใจกันมากว่าอีกฝ่ายชอบอะไรไม่ชอบอะไรเช่นมีซีนที่ปอนต้องกินเยลลี่แต่ภูวินเนี่ยเดินมาบอกเลยว่าปอนไม่กินหรอกสักพักปอนออกมาก็บอกว่ากินเยลลี่ไม่เป็นจริงหรือเปล่า
อันนั้นก็จริงครับผม
จริงครับเขาเกิดมากับไอ้โคลอนเขาโตมากับโคลอนเขาไม่กินเยลลี่อ่ะ
อยากจะขอบคุณภูวินด้วยที่คอยเป็นพาร์ทเนอร์และคอยซัพพอร์ตกันตลอดจนถึงวันนี้ที่เราเติบโตแล้วก็มีคนหาเยอะขนาดนี้
ขอบคุณนะครับขอบคุณครับ
ชอบเปล่า
ชอบครับช
อบที่ว่าที่ไหนถึงชอบคนให้หรือชอบกีตาร์
ชอบครับมันก็มาจากกีตาร์เนี่ยนะครับผมแต่งจากกีตาร์ตัวนี้เลย
ตัวนี้เลย
ใช่
อันนี้ก็คือมีโอกาสได้ซื้อกีตาร์ให้ถือว่าเป็นทั้งของขวัญวันเกิดและของขวัญเรียนจบเลยก็จะมีหลายๆคนคิดว่าแบบมันแพงเกินไปใช่ไหมแต่ว่าในมุมมองของผมนะผมแค่รู้สึกว่าการที่แบบว่าเราเดินทางมาถึงวันนี้ได้มีทั้งแฟนคลับมีคนรู้จักมากขนาดนี้เป็นเพราะว่าเราช่วยกันให้มาถึงตรงนี้ซึ่งผมคิดว่าการที่เราแบบซื้อของอะไรแบบนี้ให้มันไม่เป็นไรเพราะเหมือนกับว่าเราก็ได้ให้รางวัลตัวเขาแล้วก็ผมรู้สึกว่ามันปกติมาก
อันนี้เป็นกีตาร์ที่ปอนให้นั่นแหละตัวเนี้ย
กีตาร์อันนี้แพงสุดเลย
มีข้าวต้มปะ
มันก็
กี่บาทอ่ะถามได้ปะ
ไม่ค่อยอยากได้เลยพิเศษแบบ
เหมือนแบบวันเกิดก็เป็นวันที่เราแบบโอเคเราเกิดขึ้นมา
ใช่ครับใช่เพราะว่าเงินอ่ะมันเขาเรียกปัญหาได้มันซื้อของได้แต่ว่าคุณภาพทางจิตใจหาไม่ได้มันจะปอน GMMTV ไหมไม่รู้แต่ว่าก็อย่างน้อยมันก็ขับรถมา Happy Birthday ถึงบ้านที่ไกลมากๆแล้วกันนะเอาปะ
มันไม่สบายแล้วอ่ะ
โอ้ขอบคุณมาก Love you man
If they wanted to, they would. That is definitely that kind of situation. My bad. I was muted for a second. I refilled my water and forgot to turn it on.
เอาจริงผมรักมันมากนะบอกแค่นั้นแหละ
basically I said, it's very humble, obviously, to, thank the other person. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be as successful if they weren't here. But also you got to realize that that's a little bit of humbleness coming in there. Like, they both need to be there. They're both pushing each other, learning with each other, all that good stuff, growing, getting more popular, getting more roles, all that stuff. So it does take two. It does take both of them.
ส่วนภูวินก็คือผมปรึกษาในเรื่องของดนตรีเพลงตั้งแต่ดราฟแรกแล้วใช่ผมถามว่าเพลงมันเป็นยังไงมีอะไรแนะนำไหมอะไรเงี้ยเขาก็ส่งมาว่าเนี่ยลองเพิ่มแบบนี้สิลองปรับตรงนี้สิมันจะดีมากๆใช่ก็จริงๆก็ได้ฟังเพลงมาตั้งแต่ก่อนที่จะปล่อยมา
เพราะว่าคนนี้เนี่ยปกติ Jasper นะครับผมมีการ
I've said that before too. Is that it's so nice to have somebody that you're close with be in the same industry, so you can run a song by them,
มันส่งโลมาแล้วมันบอก
do some lines, all that stuff. They all like clearly they both know what it's like.
ใกล้เลยนะมันอยู่แบบรังสิตอ่ะไกลคือจาก
They know what other people might like, etc.
รถติดด้วย
Like it's super helpful. It seems like
ปีนี้ก็เป็นปีที่
very
5
relatable.
ที่อยู่ด้วยกันขอให้มีคนรักคุณมากเพิ่มไปอีกเยอะๆเลยนะครับ
จะไม่เปลี่ยนพาร์ทเนอร์อ่ะ
3 ปีข้างหน้าก็ยังมีพาร์ทเนอร์คนเดิมอ่ะ
From the first day we met to now, it's been great.
Wow, that was an excellent edit. Under promise, over deliver. We'll see. I got work, I'm busy.
ผมว่าสิ่งที่ผมอยากขอบคุณคือขอบคุณที่ไม่เคยโกรธกันเพราะว่าผมว่าสำคัญนะการคุยให้รู้เรื่องกับการเอาอารมณ์มาเกี่ยวข้องมันเป็นเส้นที่บางมากเลย
ใช่ครับแล้วถ้าเกิดทะเลาะกันแล้วแบบเส้นมันขาดก็คือแบบก็ทำให้มันเหมือนเดิมเพ
ราะว่าคำว่าเคลียร์กับคำว่าทะเลาะเนี่ยมัน
ต่างกันมาก
แต่มันใกล้เดียวมากเลยมันมีเส้นแบบนิดเดียวมากดังนั้นขอบคุณมากเลยที่ไม่เคยแบบโกรธกันไม่เคยขึ้นอารมณ์ที่แบบยูนิคที่สุดของปอนที่ผมยังไม่เจอในตัวใครเลยคือการที่เขาสามารถพูดอะไรสักอย่างแล้วมันทำให้รู้สึกจักรจีได้ คือหมายถึงว่าแบบเขาเป็นคนชอบชมแล้วเวลาเขาชมเขาชมแบบหวานมากแต่คือมันจริงใจนะเป็นคนที่แบบเวลาจะชมคนอื่นหรือชมเพื่อนหรือชมเราเขาจะชมแบบแล้วมันดูจริงใจมากแล้วเราก็แบบไม่รู้จะทำอะไรทำตัวไม่ถูกก็ต้องจะแบบ
ขอบคุณขอบคุณขอบคุณก็จริงๆเขาเป็นคนดีมากอะไรเงี้ยบอกเลยนะว่าเขาเป็นเหตุผลหนึ่งที่แบบทำให้ผมเก่งขึ้นนะก็นั่นแหละ
Speaking of tickled
คือง่ายๆนะภูวินเป็นคนที่ทำงานเก่งและมีความรับผิดชอบสูงมากซึ่งเรื่องนี้มันเป็นสิ่งที่ผมรู้สึกว่าเฮ้ยแบบมันเป็นแบบอย่างที่ดีอ่ะที่ผมรู้สึกว่าไม่ใช่แค่กับตัวผมเองนะผมรู้สึกว่าทุกคนได้ฟังไปแล้วผมรู้สึกว่าแบบมันเป็นแบบอย่างที่ดีแล้วกันมันเลยทำให้ผมรู้สึกว่าผมก็อยากจะแบบว่าแบบพูดตัวเองให้แบบให้เก่งขึ้นในช่วงหนึ่งผมลำบากมากนะพอหลังจากที่ผมได้มาเล่นซีรีส์ด้วยกันแล้วมันทำให้ประสบความสำเร็จผมก็สามารถจัดการตัวนั้นได้หมดเลยแล้วพอผมโตขึ้นผมก็คิดอีกว่าเนี่ยในวันนั้นถ้าเราไม่มีกันแล้วกันมันก็จะไม่มีวันนี้ครับคือมันกับว่า
Bingo
มันต้องเดินด้วยกันก็จะพูดไง
That's awesome
คุณเข้าใจผมหรือยังครับว่ามัน
อะไรอย่างเงี้ยคือเราต้องคือเราจะรู้สึกเราขอบคุณเพราะว่ามีวันนี้ก็ช่วยกันนะครับใช่มันไม่ได้มีใครคำว่าเก่งอยู่ทั้งหนีไม่เคยคิดแบบนั้น I don't know that I like Phuwin or not.
That's awesome. That is a very healthy mindset.
I love Phuwin. I always love him. รักสุดหัวใจ
Love you man เอาจริงผมรักมันมากนะบอกแค่นั้นแหละ
ถึงไม่ค่อยมีโมเมนต์ให้เห็นแต่ว่าของจริงนะทุกคนนะ
Very good at it. Very, very good at it. Link down below in the YouTube video description for the original one. Go ahead and throw it some love. Check out their channel as well. Check out all the channels from tonight. They might have something that interests you. Maybe you want to request it to be reacted to. Certainly can do that. ToddReacts.com. Those of you watching live, there's the link. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on Pond and Phuwin. Yeah, that was a very healthy mindset to have, certainly. Is this AI over here on Reddit now? What is this? I wonder if it is. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. It's everywhere. It's frickin' everywhere. Oh my gosh. Oy. It is literally everywhere, folks. Pond and Phuwin as partners. I'm new to the BL world, and recently I came across the pair PondPhuwin and watched their drama FUTS and NLMG and loved them in it. Also, I dived into the world of BL and saw every bit of them on different social media platforms. I liked how genuine they are with each other and their fans and not give away unnecessary fan service, which ironically is mandatory in BL world. Now I love how they're in general, but sometimes I found Phuwin to be too cold and bothered around his surroundings, and Pond being the happy-go-lucky kind always. Sometimes his face is so cold that it's strange. Is it his basic nature, or is there something else? P.S. I'm loving their current show. We are so much. Well, I mean, some of us just have RBF, resting face. It just is what it is. Some people have that. I don't know. You know, some of us don't wear our emotions on our sleeve. And it's just kind of hidden somewhere deep. And you have to know us to be able to see it. And they say opposites attract, right? One can be cool, calm, and collected. The other one just happy-go-lucky and, you know, always smiling and whatnot. Somebody said that baby is just a workaholic and is probably juggling university, exams, events, photo shoots, traveling, fan meets, series shoots, and anything and everything in between. So he mostly is tired, but doesn't let it show most of the times, but can't help once in a while, you know. He said in an interview that his day starts at 6 a.m. and ends around 11 p.m. to midnight every day. So it's understandable for his energy to be high and low depending on the day. Anyways, welcome to the BL world. Phuwin is sometimes in energy-saving mode. That is fantastic, yes. I'm sure we all kind of have that mode eventually, where he will be absent-minded and not responsive, and sometimes he's in bombastic side-eyed mode, which he is quite famous for. Phuwin's bombastic side-eye is actually his love language for Pond, and only Pond. If you like their series, there are quite a few of their interviews on YouTube. They also filmed a travel variety program, Little Big World. That's cute. Lets you see more of Thailand. Phuwin grows up, changes, and sometimes uses cool behavior, perhaps to make people associate him less with a cute kid and more with a grown-up. Serious, sexy guy. Also, when Phuwin is nervous or anxious at some official events, he can also look focused and a bit aloof. Sometimes he is just tired and his energy is lacking. Others have already written about it. Right now, my favorite clip is him playing games and speaking cussing in English. It's hilarious. Not to mention, he might be the most English-sounding speaker I've heard in Thai BL. True. Honestly, I was listening to that clip, and I was just like, whoa. Like, there's no accent there at all. Like, it was very shocking. Love that he ended up being the voice of Life Weaver in Overwatch 2. I feel they are good as working partners, but sometimes I don't like Phuwin giving all diva attitude to Pond. He just sometimes comes around as so snobbish and reclusive. I don't know if it's his age or inherent nature, but surely comes across as rude towards Pond. That's a hot take. Oh my gosh. That is a hot take. And that's why there's so many replies to it. In what way does Phuwin seem snobbish at all, let alone towards Pond? Somebody said, agree with you. I understand that Phuwin is not into skinship, but they are already doing minimum fan service, I bet they meant. They just need to look at each other, then why Phuwin makes a face as if that is too much as well. Somebody said, absolutely right. His fans attack you saying he has mood swings, he is tired. Can he behave normally? Ooh, so we got two people agreeing. Interesting. But the person with the most likes is saying, what are you talking about? Very interesting. All right, let's get back to the doc. Recently, Phuwin was discussing his relationship with Pond in an interview, focusing on the unique relationship a BL pairing creates.
มันไม่ใช่แฟนนะ มันไม่ใช่เพื่อนนะ แต่มันคืออะไรตรงกลางระหว่างตรงนั้นไม่รู้ที่มันแบบมันไม่รู้จะหาคำไหนมาอธิบายได้อะมันเป็นบุคคลที่มันเจอเยอะกว่าพ่อแม่มันเจอเยอะกว่าแฟนมันเจอเยอะกว่าเพื่อนอะมันคือแบบถ้างานมีแบบพอสมควรมันอยู่ด้วยกันแทบแบบ24 ชั่วโมงเลยอะมันจะเป็นเหมือนแฟนหลายๆคู่ที่แบบถ้าคบมาแบบ 7-8 ปีอะหรือแบบถ้าเราเห็นพ่อแม่ของเราอะคือแค่อยู่ด้วยกันเฉยๆอะแต่ไม่ได้แบบบางครั้งอาจจะไม่ได้คุยกันอะ
Interesting. Not quite friends, not quite lovers, just somewhere in between that. Friends, lovers. That's interesting. Currently, they're filming Me and Thee. There you go. Literally filming it. 25 frames a second. And character graffiti. Oh my gosh. Kundi is crazy. I don't mind you saying that, but you misspelled my name. That's funny. This is a Tumblr post with the English translation of an interview the boys gave in 2023. That's why the situationship label is being used by fans. Makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... If they can't even put a name to it, I mean, fans are doing the best they can. All right, here it is. Subject to error, of course, with translations. What have you guys learned from your characters? Pond said in the first 5 episodes, Palm had to bear something, but in the first episode, when he was at sea, a fisherman, he was like this, the way he is in episode 6. When his father ordered him to come to Bangkok, he became a calm, silent man. While performing, I felt uncomfortable feelings I've never had before in real life. This character will be with me for a while. I returned home and became a person who rarely smiled. But lately, I've been able to manage my feelings. Phuwin said, for me, it affects a lot. My whole life, my mental system, my emotions too. My previous characters didn't have an effect like this, but with this character, I saw clearly that I became more sensitive. Character Nguyen is sensitive and quite responsive to everything around him. For example, if someone does something, he will keep thinking to himself about it, aka overanalyzing it. And I'm sure a lot of us relate to that. I know I definitely do. I noticed that during the past months, I'm more sensitive. I'm a person who doesn't cry for anything, and I'm not sensitive to little things. After a month in this role, I suddenly cried while watching a movie, even though I'd never done that before. It has a lot of impact because my personality has changed. Wow. Working together for a full second full-length series. What was it like growing up? And what do you want to talk about? Pond says it's peace of mind. The series Fish Upon the Sky and Never Let Me Go are about 1.5 years apart. Coming back to the series together, we hardly had to tune in. Workshops are not required. Jojo objects. We have workshops, but they're required because the character is difficult. Just have to tune into the character at first, but once that's done, it's smooth. Romantic scenes we played together, Joe appreciated that they were good. Drama scenes can be difficult, but when the characters are at sea, everything flows, just like the water. It's our comfort zone. We get used to each other because we often live together. We know how to play and how to act. How have you seen each other change the most? Phuwin says his willingness to work and concentrate on work. He's usually very determined. He will always crash into his goal. Nice. Pond said he grew up a lot and saw many changes in various fields. For this series, he was very determined too, because he didn't just do the series. He has movies and studies and exams. Never heard the word tired from his mouth. I asked him if he was tired. He replied that it was something he had to take responsibility for and do. Wow. Pretty amazing, actually. Chaotic family. No idea what to expect here. Oh, gosh. PondPhuwin came in full energy mode, bumped into Phuwin, who stumbled. PondPhuwin is immediately knelt down and apologizing. Oh my gosh. Leading to this post, it's always Jung showing up when shenanigans occur, isn't it? Isn't it, though? I haven't been able to walk for 4 days after a leg workout. Whenever I sit down, it's like I can't even get up. I must confess that didn't read what the tweet says. I'm really shocked by the physical changes of this mother of two. She's so fragile. Her first son get gently bumping into her, and she was thrown away. PondPhuwin was settled and quickly apologized profusely. He must have been afraid that the pregnant mother would really get hurt. Her husband is worried about both the mother and the baby in the womb. But let me defend him. The reason the father didn't go to help support the mother is because he saw that the oldest son was quite frightened and scared that the little child would cry. Love the P family. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I also think Phuwin is pregnant. Huh? That's weird. Weird. What? Phuwin talking about how in the beginning they didn't get along so well.
คนไม่ค่อยรู้เท่าไหร่แต่ว่าช่วงแรกอะเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยแบบไม่ได้เลยแบบเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยไอ้ก็เหมือนใน Twitter คนไม่ค่อยรู้เท่าไหร่แต่ว่าช่วงแรกอะเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยแบบไม่ได้เลยแบบเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยไอ้ก็เหมือนแบบช่วงแรกก็เป็นแบบเหมือนเราทำงานด้วยกันแต่เราก็ไม่ได้แบบสนิทกันขนาดนั้นแล้วก็กลับแล้วยิ่งด้วยความที่ว่ามันเป็นช่วงโควิดมันไม่ได้มีเวลาแบบเราจะไปนั่งบอนดิ้งไปนั่งกินข้าวไปนั่งนู่นนี่นั่นมันก็เลยเป็นอะไรที่แปลกอย่างหนึ่งว่าแบบเราค่อยมาสนิทกันหลังจากนั้นตอนที่ต่างคนแยกไปทำงานเดี่ยวแยกไปถ่ายซีรีส์แล้วแบบไม่ได้เจอกันขนาดนั้นประมาณแบบ 3-4 เดือนแล้วค่อยแบบเราไปกินข้าวกันไหมมันค่อยมามีโมเมนต์นี้ที่หลังที่แบบคนอื่นหรือว่าแบบคู่อื่นอาจจะมีแบบตั้งแต่แบบตอนแรกๆที่เจอกันแล้วก็เลยเริ่มมาแบบสนิทกันแบบคุยกันทุกวันมากขึ้นตอนหลังๆแต่มันไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ไม่ดีมันก็สนุกดีคนไม่ค่อยรู้เท่าไหร่แต่ว่าช่วงแรกเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยแบบไม่ได้เลยแบบเข้ากันไม่ได้เลยไอ้ก็เหมือนแบบช่วงแรกก็เป็นแบบเหมือนเราทำงานด้วยกันแต่เราก็ไม่ได้แบบสนิทกันขนาดนั้นนึกออก
More time you spend. I keep muting myself. What's happening? I think I'm tired from this weekend. My brain isn't functioning well. Kind of makes sense that during the pandemic, they weren't exactly close or as close as they are now because you couldn't do anything. You literally couldn't go anywhere. And I'm sure we're all aware the more time you spend with somebody, the more outings you do, the more you do together, the bigger chance you have of, if you like the person, to like them more. Or to just get close, right? Shock of a Monday stream again? Yeah, it might be. I don't know what's happening right now. It's crazy. Usually not this off the ball. It's just nuts. Pond is always dancing.
ไปบอลเต้นทั้งวัน ไป บอลเต้นทั้งวัน
Oh my gosh. On the set as the and posing with food trucks.
เฮ้ยคุณทีชุดคุณนี่แบบติดแกมเหมือนกันนะ เฮ้ยคุณที
Gosh, their faces are on the food trucks.
ติดแกมเหมือนกันนะ
That is interesting. That's so wild. Boy, they got everything there. Hot dog, coffee. One-stop shop. How to fit 4 guys on a small couch. Oh boy. You know what's funny about that? His arm was around him. Food trucks are fan projects usually. Really? That's awesome. That's really cool. Jasper have a somewhat violent affection for one another. Oh boy. Oh my God. That is a good edit. I like that. I like that a lot. Drunk Pond. Oh boy.
แฟนๆมีอะไรอยากถามพวกเราไหมครับอันนี้เป็นโอกาสนานๆทีนะจะพูดความจริง
ไม่หรอกคือมันจะพูดความจริงกับพวกมันเมาเว้ย
ใช่
พิเศษเลยเหรอ
คือถ้าเกิดบอกผมไม่บอกผมก็ไม่พูดหรอกฮอปเป็นเบลล่า
ต้องฮอปอะไรฮอปที่มึงเมาอะนะ
ฮอปเมา
Oh my gosh.
สรุปไอจีมึงเป็นอะไรคือมันยังไงแต่อธิบายให้คนดูสิ
ติดเมาแล้วแบบว่า
ติดเงาไม่ใช่ติดเมาอันนี้มึงเมาแล้วตอนนี้เราติดเงาหรือเราติดเมาไม่ต้องพูดนะก็ได้คำตอบเนาะคือถ้าพูดกันแบบคร่าวๆเราพูดกันแบบตรงๆนะครับคือเราสองคนเราไม่กินเหล้านะเราสองคนไม่ได้ดื่มนะครับ
เราได้เก็บเกี่ยวโมเมนต์แบบนี้ไว้แน่ควรนะ
กูอยากปิดไลฟ์มากเลยอ่ะอุ้ย
นานๆนี้เห็นที
That is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Do not go live.
แฟนๆมีอะไรอยากถามพวกเราไหมครับอันนี้เป็นโอกาสนานๆทีนะ
Oh my gosh. That's funny. That is so funny. Good grief. Interesting. So, situationship, I guess, is what we're going with there. If they're confused, I'm confused, we're all confused. Who knows what will happen? You know? We don't know the future. They could, they could completely separate. They could fall in love. They could continue on the situationship and be really great friends. Never quite sure. But I'm sure there's theories out there. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's people that are absolutely looking at every little detail, trying to figure out what's going on, what's changing. Has anything changed? Was that elbow touch a little sensitive? Was that a sensitive elbow touch? Was it more of a massage? Was it more of an accidental bump? That's awesome. I love that goes on. I will not be participating, but hey, I urge you to continue to participate. That was amazing. That was very funny. They have each other's backs, which is so important. When you're trying to just when you're trying to do something, right? Obviously they're trying to succeed. They're trying to get more projects. They're trying to get more fans, make their fans happy, all that good stuff. So I think the more they have each other and each other's backs, and the more they keep pushing each other and relating to each other on that level, I mean, they can relate personally, they can relate, professionally. I think that's only going to help them. I think that's why a lot of actors and singers typically get together, is because they know what it's like. They don't have to explain everything. Like, if you're telling a story to somebody and they don't explain part of it, or they don't understand part of it, or they don't know, what kind of you're talking about, you have to explain details. And then you have to go back and explain bigger details that lead to the littler details. It's a lot. So it kind of makes sense that you would, as an actor, kind of go for somebody like that, because then they can relate. You don't have to explain as much. It's just very intuitive. But seems to be working well for quite a few of them. I don't know if See, here's the thing. We usually react to successful pairings. I don't know if we've touched so much on those that didn't succeed, that split, had issues, controversies. I mean, we did a little bit in on tangent in some of the research, but I don't think we've actively really dove deep into any sort of like, this didn't work out, this didn't go how we thought it would. Because obviously nobody likes a sad story, but it would be kind of interesting to go over some of the less successful pairings. I mean, we're definitely aware of it if like a celebrity couple splits in Western media and whatnot, and the tabloids and all that stuff. I'm sure that exists over there for sure. I am 100% positive that exists. If people are willing to dissect the ones that are successful, or the ones that are more secretive, or they want to be left alone, I can only imagine the level of people dissecting ones that don't work well. Like, I'm assuming it's quite interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I know I did. That was great. Very great. Lots of different topics were discussed. Very interesting flow to this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the channel. Whichever you need to do to keep going on this journey with me. And if you'd like to request your own videos, you can certainly do so. toddreacts.com. Merch is available as well on the website. 15% off for members. Join the Discord. Join the discussion. Totally free. Open to everybody. Join us. We don't bite. But the conversations are great. Friends have been made, all that good stuff. So I hope you have a tremendous week ahead. I will see you back here on Friday. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. And yeah, enjoy the rest. Bye-bye.